This man spent his life collecting what's now known.
Chat, that's not 2 hours.
xQc,
That's
you look
oh,
so
1.5.
pretty today. Can we get in a bath together after you welcome me to the jungle? Welcome to the jungle and happy birthday, man.
Is it actually interesting? Okay, you know what? You know what? I will give it a shot. I'll give it
a 40 big man.
I'll actually give it a shot.
Known as the world's
89
largest
months
Lego
holy.
Star Wars collection
Keep it up,
ever.
Felix, you
It's
the
estimated to be
debunked?
worth around $200,000. And then the entire thing got stolen, and the police are actively working with the thieves to cover the entire thing up. But the craziest part is that the collector doesn't even know that his collection's been stolen. Yeah, the collector's son, Brian, well, he reached out to me because he has no clue how to break this news to his dad.
At this point, my father had a health episode. We can't bring any stress to him.
The reason he's reaching out to me is because the police are covering this entire thing up. And at this moment, I promised Brian that I would not end this video until I get his entire world record Star Wars collection back. What? But anyways, the thief of this collection is actually a corporation called Bricks and Minifigs.
Bricks and Minifigs, the biggest toy store of its kind.
Is the largest toy store.
Bricks and Minifigs were not just your average Lego store.
For collectors,
so why is there a blur
Bricks and
right
Minifigs is basically seen as the best and safest way to sell your Lego collections.
I'm selling my Legos. So what I'm planning to do with them is take them to my local Bricks and Minifigs.
Because there's so much positive media about them everywhere, Brian thought that this would be the perfect store to finally sell his dad's Lego Star Wars collection.
So I wrote up a contract.
In the contract, it says that these are still the family's Lego sets, but every time one gets sold, the store gets to keep a small percentage of each sale.
This was a store's worth of inventory. So that store that day was nothing but my dad's collection. Like, all the shelves filled. They had to bring in extra shelves and filled the whole party room with shelves.
But the owner of the franchise, this woman, well, her husband had to actually leave the country due to some work-related reasons.
My husband and I were planning on moving out of the country. I reached out to corporate to let them know, hey, this is something that's coming up in the next like 4 to 5 months.
She told the Bricks and Minifigs head corporation that she was planning on selling the store, so the corporation actually was able to find a buyer to buy it from her.
They let me know that they had somebody who was interested in purchasing
buying a store,
a franchise in the area. He was going to be in town and he was going to stop by and just take a look at it. It wasn't until Brandon got there that he informed me that they were terminating my franchise agreement. We were getting threats from Brandon and from corporate that if we didn't leave the store immediately, the police were going to be called. I told corporate I wasn't comfortable leaving that night without the inventory. I was also told I was not going to be able to stay there long enough to do that inventory.
But we don't just have to take this woman's word for it.
Wait,
she was
I don't
actually
really
able to
understand
save
that.
all the security camera footage from that night, proving that everything she just said is true.
All the footage and
So wouldn't you just call the
evidence
police?
in the security cam footage, it's him at the store kicking her out. In that footage they sent us is Crystal asking him, how am I supposed to pay this guy? These are sets he has not been paid for.
These are ones that he has not been paid his percentage yet. And if I don't have the tickets, I won't know how much
I can put the calendar blur on that.
That's a business thing and not necessarily yours. If he's taking on the business, he takes on all that consignment liability.
His own
necessarily yours.
I won't know how much I need to pay him.
That's a business thing and not necessarily yours. If he's taking on the business, he takes on all that consignment liability.
His own corporation is sitting there on video saying they're going to take it.
After this woman got kicked out of her own store, she called Brian explaining how corporate just came down and is now trying to take the world's largest Lego Star Wars collection without paying for it. So, Brian called the store to see what was going on.
Called the store and I said, what happened to Crystal? And he goes, well, that's kind of a private matter, but the corporation's taken over the store. There's something I can do to help you with. I said, well, yeah. I am the owner of about half your store's inventory. All those vintage Star Wars sets you have in there are ours. And he goes, I don't know anything about that. I said, well, you better get to learn about it because I have a contract, I have photo evidence, video evidence.
Okay.
Like, that is our collection. So I went down to the store, brought a copy of the
Hold on. So what you're saying is that corporate owns all the franchises. These guys have a franchise or just a store. They get some new shit from this guy, bunch of toys, and then the corporate says, yo, our store, we're taking it over, and the inventory.
The contract, we're like, you need to let me in back and let me see the sets that you still have. All you have to do
I
is
don't
let
know
me
what that
back.
much with the relationship
We can
between
go that
corporal
route, or we
and
can go to court. And the guy that
on
looks at me,
consignment.
crosses his arms and goes, let me tell you what's going to happen. If we go to court, we're going to drag this thing out so long, and you're going to end up spending so much more money than your collection is ever worth or what you ever would have gotten on it, that it ain't worth it, man. So if that's the route you want to go, and I go, that's really the route you want to go, rather than just letting me walk in there, and he goes, nope.
Dang.
What am I to do at that point?
Bricks and Minifigs
Wait, what?
knows that this family, especially with the father's health, doesn't have the resources to take them to court, and almost mockingly, they've since flooded all of their social media with tons of pictures of Star Wars Legos. At this point, it seems like they're just rubbing it in this family's face that they stole the world's largest Lego Star Wars collection in the world, and they got away with it.
Everybody is absolutely baffled. How the hell can a corporation get away with doing this?
Yeah.
And why are the cops not helping?
But luckily for Brian, a YouTuber ended up catching wind of this story and created a team of YouTubers.
Chat, I'm getting there's no way a contract can be built where they can just yoink the inventory
Help pay for his legal
of the
fees,
franchises whatever they just bought. There's no way that they can go and take the merchandise that they bought for their own franchise. I mean, and even if it isn't in the contract, I'm sure they could argue that that's just it's like that shouldn't even be in there.
YouTubers to do whatever they could to get Brian his Legos back.
This is the full inventory of all the sets and minifigs.
We can figure out how to get this guy his money and his stuff back.
But right after they started, they instantly stopped working on this case. So I called one.
Wait, what?
YouTubers to do whatever they could to get Brian his Legos back.
This is the full inventory of all the sets and minifigs.
We can figure out how to get this guy his money and his stuff back.
But right after they started, they instantly stopped working on this case. So I called one of them to find out why.
So
it's on consignment. They didn't buy it. What's consignment? It means that they have it, and when they sell it, the other guy gets the money, and they keep a portion of it. So they didn't really buy it. It's like they pawned it, but in advance.
They were
They pawned it
threatening
in
legal
reverse.
action against us.
Kind of.
You know, Bricks and Minifigs, which is a pretty big company, who probably has way more resources than we can, really put up a fight against.
Bricks and Minifigs knows that they can just bully anyone that tries to expose them with frivolous lawsuits. And this left Brian feeling pretty hopeless.
It eats me alive. I had terrible anxiety attacks over it, got put on medication. I just kind of was like, okay, I just have to let these freaking things go right now. Because it didn't seem like I have any path to go,
Well, I guess now it's time for me to get involved. So immediately I went into my car, picked up some friends, and started driving 16 hours to this Bricks and Minifigs store. And I will do literally whatever it takes. Even if I have to take down the entire police force, I will stop at nothing until this family gets their entire Lego Star Wars collection back. And now 16 hours later, we're finally pulling up to the Bricks and Minifigs store. So I started a pair of spy camera glasses. That's what I'm gonna use to film this. And honestly, I kind of just want to hear Bricks and Minifigs side of the story.
Hi, how's it going?
Pretty good. How about yourself?
It's pretty good. So basically my friend said that you guys have some of his Legos, I think, and he told me to come here and see if I could pick them up.
Who's your friend?
Wait, that's 19 then.
Brian's Legos.
I once stuck a Lego
It's like a
axle
big
up
Star
my
Wars
urethra.
collection set, I think.
You could go ahead and leave now.
Really?
So you could go ahead and leave now, or I will call the police for harassment.
Well, I'm not harassing you.
No, you are. Hi. You want to watch the cameras? I'm being harassed by watch the cameras. I am being harassed. You need to leave.
Literally, all I did was just bring up that my friend has some Legos in their store, and the manager started freaking out on me. But I wasn't going to leave the store without hearing her side of the story.
Wait, why not?
Before showing up, I printed out a copy of the contract the store made with Brian, saying that all of these Lego sets will remain his until
I don't know why I would
sold.
say that on the
Because
video.
of
It
the
sounds
contract,
stupid.
legal reason to be here. Legally, this does not count as harassment. Instead, the manager should be checking the store's inventory to see if these sets are still in their store.
Well, that's incorrect. Well, I mean, I hate to say it, but They told him to leave. I mean, at this point, he's a trespasser. I don't think she has to do anything.
Here's still all of the Lego sets you guys still have.
I don't have anything to do with that, and I don't want that.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying. It's
You
like,
can go ahead and leave, and I'm going to ask you one more time. This is the last time. I do not want that. You're not handing me anything.
I tried for a long time just to get her to look at this contract. But finally, she gave me an answer of why she can't help me.
He's been supposed to be getting a hold of corporate.
Basically what the manager's saying is that if someone did steal the Legos, it wasn't her, it was corporate. But little does the manager know, I already did this. Yep, I literally went to the corporate Bricks and Minifigs headquarters.
How's it going?
And this was corporate side of the story.
You have to talk to the store owner. Yeah, like they're all locally owned and operated. We can't do anything with it here. Their decisions are their decisions. For sure.
So when they say go to corporate, how do we respond next time?
the classic infinite corporate loop.
You have to take it up with them. It's your thing with them. That doesn't involve us.
So I showed the manager what corporate Bricks and Minifigs said.
When corporate tells me this, I'm supposed to come back to the store, right? And so it kind of seems like you're going against what corporate's saying.
That's fine.
Oh, well, this is what corporate told us.
I'm happy that's what corporate told you. For the last time, I'm asking you to leave the store.
Can you give me a reason to leave, I guess?
Have you guys heard me ask him several times?
I don't know about you guys, but to me, it kind of seems like the only reason she's asking me to leave the store is to cover up this $200,000 theft.
You need to leave. How many times have you been asked to leave?
Was there a reason you're asking me to leave?
You need to leave. I've asked you to leave. You need to leave.
Yes.
I've asked you how many times to leave this. I've been asking to leave.
Eventually, the owner of the store called in and asked if he could talk to me.
Are you the owner of the Bricks and Minifigs store?
Yeah, why? What you got?
So basically, I just wanted to get some of the Legos back that you guys still have. I think I'm looking for the clone turbo tank.
Why do you think you would be entitled to our inventory?
Well, at least I confirmed the Legos are still here. The only thing is the owner's claiming that he's the owner of these Lego sets. I mean, it's pretty stupid of him to say that, considering I'm literally holding a copy of a contract he made with the store that said that this Lego Star Wars collection is not the store's property. It's the family's property. The contract makes all...
Hold on, go back. Consignment and shall remain the property of Mansell until sold. So it would be the franchise's the owner of the franchise, their inventory is absolutely theirs. And then when they sell it, then the money would be split between them and the franchise. Oh, no, okay. Different. So what is that then?
Is not the store's property. It's the family's property. The contract makes all of this very clear. So I want to give him one more chance to answer a little bit better.
Well, I just want to get it back from my friend. He said he couldn't get it back, so I was just wondering if I could just come and pick him up. Because you guys still have him, right?
Bro, why do you think your friend would be entitled to our inventory?
Well, it's his. He owns the Legos.
Huh? He doesn't own the Legos.
Well, yeah, we have a contract. He does own them.
No, bro, are you an idiot? Are you stupid?
Josh, the police are showing up right now.
Hey, how's it going?
Well, at least the police are here now, so once I show them the contract we're in with the store, we can finally get the Legos back.
Basically, we have, I think it's like $200,000 worth of Lego sets that we just have them in the store, and we just like to pick them up, I guess, because they were going to sell it for us, but I guess they're not selling it for us anymore.
But does it sound like they want you here, right? So they
well, but they have our sets, though, yeah.
I understand that. Right here, the factor is that they don't want you. They're a private owned store, and they don't want you on the front.
But I don't want them to keep the Lego sets.
I mean that's cool and all. I mean, I think that the guy making the video was kind of wrong in some places, but now this guy is wrong as well. I mean, I think he's outside the store, so the problem isn't even the problem anymore. So this guy is dumb.
The police officer literally didn't care at all that the store just stole $200,000 worth of Legos. For some reason, he made it seem like I was the bad guy.
So you are trespassed from here.
Okay, cool.
That's for life. So if you come back.
Oh, for life?
Yeah. If you come back, you could be arrested. Okay.
Oh, so how do I get the Legos back then if I can't go in the store?
Okay, we talked about that. Do you understand the trespass portion? If you come back, you will be arrested. Okay.
So.
Okay. Again, Rob, you come back.
Is it, bro?
We're gonna arrest you.
Brian did warn me that the police are actively trying to cover this up. So Brian and I are now officially trespassed from the store. And if we ever come back to ask for his own Lego collection back, then we are going to be arrested.
Is there I guess, a reason why they're able to just take all the Legos and not give it back, or?
So, you just gotta leave.
I just have to leave?
So, leave now.
Okay. I'm not allowed to be in the parking lot?
No. So this is all private property.
Okay, hold on. Okay, last pause. Yeah, then at that point, drive to the local police departments and make a formal complaint and a full of police reports with all the data and all the whatever and all the stuff.
Okay.
Okay.
We've been filming for 10 minutes and I'm already trespassed from Bricks and Minifigs, which is like the whole location of the video. So how do I film a video of Bricks and Minifigs now if I can't even legally go back there? So, to continue the video without getting arrested, I went back to Bricks and Minifigs corporate offices, and the Bricks and Minifigs CEO, the guy who runs the entire company, Ammon McNeff, he personally came out to talk to us.
So what's going on?
So you guys are holding some
this
of our
mustache,
Legos?
like this mustache, if you have this, it doesn't matter what you say, you're automatically wrong. You could be saying peace and love and you're still wrong because you have this mustache.
We're not.
Just take it off.
You're not?
It's not hard.
Is that a lie?
No.
That's a lie. You did take the Legos.
No. So we have our attorneys have visited. Like again. So who's like?
Brian Mansell.
Okay. And who is that?
He's a guy who had he had like $200,000 worth of Legos in your guys' store.
Nope. Never happened.
I mean, it did happen. Yeah, it does happen.
No, we did not.
Yeah, because his Legos were in the store and you guys took them.
All right.
I know you think lying to us right now is kind of like helping you out.
I'm not lying to you.
Well, look, we both know you're lying, but...
No, we don't know that.
So, I showed him some social media posts his own company made that are still up that claims that these are Brian Mansell's Lego sets. And these Lego sets that they're still holding on to are worth $200,000. But all of these claims are from his own company. We just caught the CEO of the entire company red-handed in a lie. Yeah, it's crazy to me that even the CEO is in on this cover-up. But anyways, now that we just caught the CEO in this lie, I wanted to let him know that it's going to be much easier if he just gives us the Legos back now.
If you just want to give it back now, it's going to be a lot easier for you guys, you know? I think you guys would prefer the easy way. The hard way, I don't think you guys are really going to like it.
Bro, it's not a movie.
But we're getting back either way, so it's like you can either...
So you can leave. If you come back here, we will call the cops. If you don't leave right now, I will call the cops.
So you don't want to do the easy way?
So you're threatening me. What you are doing right now is illegal. It's an extortion.
What?
So catching you guys in illegal activity, that's illegal on me.
Not really. I wouldn't fly.
Okay, you've been asked to leave. Please leave.
And with that, Bricks and Minifigs has made their decision. I presented them very politely with the easy way. And
It's not a threat, it's a declaration of intention. It's not that difficult to understand.
No. Well, they've only left me one other option, which is the hard way. But now it's pretty much the super hard way because the police are protecting them. If I ever go back to this store, I'm getting arrested.
If you come back, you will be arrested. Okay? You understand that?
So, we all regrouped together to rewatch the footage I've gotten so far. And there was one thing the manager said that might be a way forward for us.
I have not heard anything from the owners.
That vape, though.
You need to leave.
Can I talk to the owners then, or?
You go ahead and call the owners.
Do you have their number?
I'm not giving it to you.
Why won't you give it to me? Because isn't that the logical next step if we're supposed to
Well,
work
you
with
have
the
all the
owners? Then
information right there, right?
I have the Lego sets you guys have, but I don't have the owner's number now. So yeah, if you give me if that's what you want me to do, then you could give me the number and I can.
No, I want you to leave.
Call them.
Basically, she's putting all of the blame on the owner of the store, which is good to find out. The only problem is she's not giving me the owner's number.
Yeah, if you could give me a number and we could call
I'm
them.
not giving you anything except for calling the police.
But you told me to call the owners, right?
You're absolutely right, but I've asked you how many times to leave the store.
But you have his number, or?
No, I don't have any of their numbers.
Dang.
That's why I was like, corporate keeps telling me to contact the owners of the store, but with no contact info, so I try to contact the store, and the store hangs up on me and says I'm harassing them.
The manager is really trying to protect the store owner from getting in trouble, so
Well, I have to go to the
if she's
police
not going to
now.
give me his number, I'm just going to have to find it a different way. When she hands me the phone, we might be able to see his name and number. Josh Lego. Well, we found out the owner's name is Josh. However, the number was way too blurry on the spy glasses.
No, it's so blurry.
So I checked the store's Instagram to see if it follows anyone named Josh, which it doesn't.
No, because it's
So
John
I checked their
Lego.
business records, but everything got scrubbed. This owner is really going to any length he can to stay fully anonymous.
Well, hold on, go back.
I checked their business records, but everything got scrubbed.
Chad, don't they normally say when this was updated last? No?
This owner is really going to any length he can to stay fully anonymous.
They could have never had it.
After watching the footage over and over, my final conclusion is, yeah, the manager sucks. But she's not really the mastermind of this whole thing. She's just protecting the mastermind of this whole thing because she's brainwashed. But luckily for me, through my YouTube career, I've infiltrated tons of cults and I've personally experienced some of the most intense and crazy brainwashing in the entire world. Basically what I'm trying to say is I'm pretty sure that I could brainwash one of these Bricks and Minifigs employees way harder than any corporate offices could. And yes, that's the plan. Brainwash the Bricks and Minifigs employees to be on my side. Yeah, I'm starting a Lego cult. I mean, a true cult would never actually call themselves a cult. They always disguise themselves as something else. So, yes, I'm actually just starting a regular old Lego club. Yep, that's what we're calling it. My friend Victor is going to be the cult recruiter. I dressed him up to look like a famous YouTuber so he would look powerful, and the employees here will have to listen to him.
Is this guy on about?
My name's Victor. We're going to Bricks and Minifigs. Let's go. All right, guys. We are heading into the store right now.
He was doing amazing, but we had to make sure that these employees know that Victor is the real deal.
Dude, that's crazy. Dang, let's go. Yo, we got a fan over here. 1, 2, 3. Toys for everyone. Yeah. Real quick pic. Hey, I'll send you that clip later, all right?
You can? Yeah.
So far, everything we had set up was working perfectly. But now, we have to come up with some type of way to get one of these employees out of the store so we can brainwash them.
Hey, what's going on? So we're filming a quick video. Maybe you and her want to do like some kind of challenge for like $100.
I mean, sure, I'm down for that. I don't put her.
What's happening right now? Do they believe it?
He's doing the challenge. Hell yeah, they're believing the challenge.
3, 2, 1. Yellow! Go, 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 go!
And these employees started their YouTube challenge. And yeah, I'm just gonna fast forward to this part. I'm not gonna torture you guys with all this. All you really need to know is that this girl ended up winning.
High five, sweet. So now I'm gonna call my.
Wait, the blur is.
It's going right now.
Okay, the blur is short on purpose.
We're partnering with the local Lego club, and we're gonna kind of do like an award ceremony. Like the Lego club wants to host the award ceremony for you, so yeah.
And just like that, she's in. So we traveled deep into the woods and waited for this employee to show up. And with that, our new cult member has arrived.
You're the Lego Queen!
Yes, she's the Lego Queen!
Before you can brainwash someone, they have to be open to it. And most cults achieve this by making the new recruit seem like the most special person in the entire world.
Official best employee of Bricks and Minifigs.
The winner.
Okay.
Caledonia!
What is happening?
Lego Queen! Lego Queen! Lego Queen! Lego Queen! Lego Queen! Lego Queen! Lego Queen!
Another thing I've personally seen a lot of cults do is they instantly give new recruits power. If people feel powerful, they're less likely to think that they're the ones that are being manipulated. So, we gotta give this girl some power.
You give me power?
Yes. Yeah, we're giving you power. You're the most powerful.
Queen says, jump. I feel like I can do anything I want. Step on the Lego griplet.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Beautiful dog fight.
Chat, whatever the goal is or the overall what they're trying to achieve, I feel like these kind of things is unfortunately kind of making them lose a little bit of credibility and making it a little bit like in the wrong. Even though everything else is like really in the wrong, these guys are like navigating these waters. Like it's just weird.
Lastly, all cults do group rituals to make you feel like one with the group. So now we have to become one with this Bricks and Minifigs employee.
Brick by brick, 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 brick by.
And now the employee is fully brainwashed.
I'm not putting on it, but it's like a joke.
Fully brainwashed, but we definitely did a much better job at brainwashing her than corporate bricks and minifigs did. So hopefully now I'm finally safe to bring up these Star Wars Lego sets.
We heard something about like some Star Wars sets.
Yeah.
Do you know anything about that or?
I know some of it. They were gonna reimburse him for everything, and then I think they did, and he's still upset about everything, which I get.
They reimbursed him for everything?
Yeah. Yeah, we don't have any of his stuff on the shelves.
Really?
Yeah, we don't have any of it.
But just like every other cult member out there, these employees have been told a lie and are now willing to pretty much die to defend this lie.
Oh.
But good thing now she's been brainwashed even harder by our cult.
What?
And our cult is now going to give her the freedom to finally be able to think logically about this situation.
So we think they've been lying to you. So these were all the sets in the store, and they're all metadata time-stamped.
Wait, we do have these ones.
Yeah, those are all his.
No, some of them I think we do still have.
Yeah, I know you guys do. You showed me one of them when I asked.
Did I?
Yeah.
Wait. Oh, it's called on you?
Yeah, all I did was.
Oh my god. You know what's really funny is after you left, I got a call from my boss, and it was like, how do we get them arrested? How do we
Dang.
get them arrested?
Now that we have a Bricks and Minifigs employee on our side, it's time to finally complete our mission and get Josh the owner's number.
And this is just somebody who has a job who's like a random, who was fed some lie by their boss, and then they're gonna lose their job over some video. I mean, it's just...
Wait, but you have like their numbers and stuff, right?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, did he give you Josh's number? Can I take a picture of it?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Well, now that I have the owner's number, it's time to give him a call.
Hello, this is Josh.
Hello. I'm just calling to get my Legos back. I think they told me to talk to you about it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, what Legos?
I think it's the Star Wars set. I have a list. I can kind of pull it up. I was just wondering, like, how we can get them back. Should I, like, if I get your okay, I can just walk in the store and...
I don't know what Legos you're talking about, dude. What are you talking about?
I think one of them's called, like, the Super Trooper set. I think we got... What else is there?
I don't know what you're talking about. Keep going.
You don't?
Since Josh was pretending to not remember any of the Star Wars sets that make up half of his store's inventory, I decided to send him over a picture of the contract his store is in.
What contract is it? I didn't sign a contract. I didn't sign that agreement. I didn't agree to anything in that.
And now I finally understand the legal loophole that Josh is using to get away with this. And it's probably the stupidest loophole I've ever heard in my entire life. Josh is claiming that it's not his name on the contract, it's the previous owner's, which makes no sense because in the security camera footage, he tells the previous owner that he's going to be the one taking over the contract now.
He's taking on the business. He takes on all
Yeah,
that.
yeah, you can't walk and take over a business like because you want to.
That's not that by
I guess this is some sort of just contract loophole he's trying to use to steal the world's largest Lego Star Wars collection.
In order for me to be under contract, I have to sign something.
Or you had to take it over from the previous owner, right?
Chat. Wouldn't the previous owner own the building or some shit? Or rent the building? Isn't that their building? I don't get it. What do you mean, no?
Nope, that's not how the law works.
I know how a franchise works, though.
It is?
So
If that's how the law works, then sue me for it.
you don't just want to give the Legos back? Like...
Sue me! Let's go to court! I'm calling the police right now, and you guys are going to be arrested for harassment.
Or do you feel threatened right now?
Yeah.
I was surprised at how much the owner wanted us to sue him.
I'm gonna take a wild guess and say that the owners of that, wherever they were before, right? They take a lease. They pay a lease to the building. To have this, they pay for the franchise name and whatever, right? They pay for the fucking for the rent, and sorry, I don't think corporate would fucking own and pay for the lease. Doesn't make sense.
He wants this because Brian already tried to sue him, and it didn't work.
We've been to a couple attorneys and they basically spelled it out saying here's the path that's going to happen if you go down each of these routes. They're now in Spain, so we're getting into that whole international thing just to have them an injunction on the store to have them go back and prove what they've sold and not. And that's like $60,000 to $70,000.
Yeah, Bricks and Minifigs knows that Brian and his dad don't have nearly enough resources to sue a company as big as Bricks and Minifigs.
He's like, we're gonna keep these. You're gonna walk away from this. You're not coming back. And if you choose to sue us, we will drag this out in court till it is well past what this collection is worth.
So let's lay out the puzzle pieces really quick. If Brian and his dad sue Bricks and Minifigs, it's gonna ruin their lives. And by the way, this Bricks and Minifigs company has been treating this family. I only think it's fair if they're the ones that get their lives ruined. In order to make things right, it looks like we gotta do this. Now Bricks and Minifigs has their life ruined, and you can see Brian and us, we are the ones now doing the illegal activity. So I told my group the plan. We have to do something illegal.
I thought you said you didn't want to do anything illegal.
Right.
Well, but the thing is, they're getting screwed because of it, because they would have to upfront the cost, and then if they take us to court, then it's
I'm down illegal. I'm down for the illegal stuff.
And the group is in. So now it's time to do an illegal business move against Bricks and Minifigs. Let's just hope that they take the bait and sue us.
What I was thinking is, what's the easiest way to get them to sue us? We steal their name.
Good. Oh, man.
Perfect. First, I went to Google Maps and took a screenshot of the sign outside their store. I got rid of their tagline because it's boring, and I changed it to "We steal from old people." And now the tagline's actually accurate. Also added a cute little company logo. And this is my plan of how I'm gonna make it into court with Bricks and Minifigs for free. Once we're in court, we can finally hold Bricks and Minifigs accountable for stealing the world's largest Star Wars Lego collection. And of course, they're also gonna try and get me in trouble, but this is where I'm gonna make my grand reveal. You see, this entire time, my company name was actually called We Steal From Old People. Yeah, the words Bricks and Minifigs, that's just the company tagline. In America, there's no specific law that says whether the tagline has to be above or beneath the company name, so I'm just allowed to do this.
So people are just assuming that the name is Bricks and Minifigs, when that's really just the tagline of our company, and our company name is actually We Steal From Old People.
Yeah.
And now, because I'm actually not stealing their name, it's gonna be so easy for me to win this court case. And Brian's gonna get his entire Star Wars Lego collection back. All while Bricks and Minifigs pays for all the legal fees. So I registered We Steal From Old People as an official Oregon company. And now that my company's legally approved, I made a website, and you can visit us at www.westealfromoldpeople.com. You can help support us by buying some of our We Steal From Old People merch, or give us a call. But as you can see, we have great reviews. And so now to promote this website, I'm gonna put my company logo directly over top of the Bricks and Minifigs company logo. So I asked ChatGPT what the dimensions of this billboard is. Sick. I'm making my logo with the exact same dimensions.
Yes, dude! Oh my god! It looks exactly the same.
This is where we started to realize we are taking this way further than just a bad business practice. I'm pretty sure putting my logo over their logo is actually criminally illegal.
But luckily for us, though, if we go back to the beginning of the video, Bricks and Minifigs actually gave us a solution of how any company pretty much can get away with this.
You have to talk to the store owner. Yeah, like they're all locally owned and operated. We can't do anything with it here. Their decisions are their decisions. For sure.
So when they say go to corporate, how do we respond next time?
I have no idea. You have to take it up with them. It's your thing with them.
So basically, if you put all the blame on your lower franchises, you're safe. So I registered 5 franchises under my We Steal From Old People company.
Who wants to be the owner of the first company?
Ooh. I want to be an owner.
Congratulations, you're a franchise owner! If you choose to put a bunch of banners on their store, I can't get in trouble for anything.
Yeah, every one of my friends is now a legal franchise owner of We Steal From Old People.
This blood is getting thick for... Chat, I cannot help but feel like the plot's getting really thick, but after this you just called the police. It's right where?
Each of my franchise owners is allowed to make their own decisions of how they want to run the company. And what they've decided is that they're getting 2 pumpkins, and they're going to use these pumpkins to support this tarp, and they're going to climb up the Bricks and Minifigs building, and they're going to hang our logo over top of their logo. And I basically just sit down here and, yeah, have my franchise owner do everything for me. And we did it. And the sign is way too small. What the heck, ChatGPT? Yeah, I miscalculated the size. So, sorry guys. It'll work for now. So, we're still going on with the plan. 2, 1, let's go. We're setting up a Bricks and Minifigs We Steal From Old People company booth right outside of their entrance. If anyone wants to walk into the Bricks and Minifigs store,
yeah, that's what I was about to say. I was like, there's a way to do it legally. Like,
you know, I have all of the court papers already filled out if they want to sue me. Hopefully, they take the bait. What up? You want to buy some merch?
Yeah. What's this?
Yeah, we also got some We Steal From People barf bags because honestly what they're doing in this store is so gross, it's probably going to make all of the customers throw up.
Do you have an XL?
Take a large.
Well, we stopped a customer from going into Bricks and Minifigs and he left with our merch. It was going pretty good and I was stopping a lot of customers from entering the actual Bricks and Minifigs store. Okay. Yeah, I might just be out here all day. This is going very well. It was almost going too well. It's basically the end of the day now. They haven't really seen me because these windows are tinted, I guess. In order to get the store's attention, my friend Jay is going to walk into the store just pretending to be a normal customer and ask what's going on.
Is this the main store or is it the one that's out front?
What do you, like, is this the main entrance?
Yeah. No. I'm saying like the counters, there's 2. There's one here and then one outside.
No, there's a guy who's selling stuff out front. I don't know what he's selling.
Wait, what? What?
Hello, you want to buy a shirt? What?
You can't be out here doing this.
If you want to buy one, I can give you 50% off if you want.
No, you cannot be out here doing this.
No. Why not?
Were you the guy that was just trespassed out of here?
It's the guy that was out there. It was the guy that we just trespassed.
What? Was it?
Yes.
He's calling the cops right now.
Ow, my ears, man.
This is a problem. The police told me yesterday that if I ever come back to this store in my lifetime, I'm getting arrested.
If you come back, you will be arrested.
Well, on a sidewalk, but then is the sidewalk private and do they own it?
They still haven't sued me.
Well, that's a public sidewalk on paper. On paper, this is a public sidewalk. And even if it's in front, I don't think they own that shit.
I can't just give up on the plan before being sued. So I did a switcheroo with this guy. He's wearing my exact same clothes and his legal name is also Ben.
Yo, dude, really, man?
Once the police find out that they caught the wrong Ben, I'm gonna be super far away.
That's...
It's so cold. Okay, I couldn't get that far away.
Yo, if the police were mad, they would have come down with the hammer. I mean, that would not look good. That would be
freezing.
That would not look good.
I think I got far away enough, at least. But anyways, back to the store. The police instantly tried removing our booth because us stealing their name is very illegal. But if we want to get away with this crime, all we have to do is copy Bricks and Minifigs. We have to put all of the blame on an anonymous corporate person, and then when they ask who corporate is, we just don't tell them.
Police wanted to speak to corporate.
Oh, hello, this is corporate. We steal from old people. How's it going?
You do what?
Well, the corporation is called We Steal From Old People. And our tagline is Bricks and Minifigs. We're a legitimate business, so yeah. What?
Who am I talking to?
This is corporate.
I know it's corporate, but who are you, corporate?
Corporate, we steal from old people.
No, I know who you are. I mean, who are you as a person?
Oh, I'm just the owner that runs it.
Who am I talking here?
This is the owner of We Steal From Old People. It kind of seems like a civil matter, doesn't it? Like, we have the plaintiff's claim if they want to...
Here's the situation. Do you really want to get go round and around now?
And now, Bricks and Minifigs finally gets a taste of their own medicine. They're now in a situation the police can't help them with. The only way this will ever end is if they sue us. So I went back to the Bricks and Minifigs corporate offices to see if the CEO of this company would sue me.
Going about things the way that you continue to do this is not the right way. Do you understand that?
So what's the right way then?
Do you understand
that
like the harassment style that you have conducted and bragging to people that you've vandalized the store and done other things along those lines. That's not the right way of doing
Well,
it.
I never vandalized the store, but
People have told us that you have.
I mean, whatever like my like franchises do like underneath me, I guess that's like I can't really control them. I'm just corporate, I guess.
Are you a registered franchise?
Yeah.
You guys have FDDs and everything else in
Yeah,
various states?
yeah.
What states are you registered in?
Oregon.
You're a registered franchisor, so...
Yeah, I'm actually a franchise owner of the franchise too.
The CEO of this company knows pretty much better than anyone that he can't get us in trouble for what we're doing because we can always just keep passing the blame onto our lower franchises. We're just doing the exact same thing he's doing.
Brick by brick! Brick by brick!
Okay.
Kind of, yeah.
But
It just makes
yeah,
it just makes the phone line longer.
organization. We have like legal franchises and everything. It's 100% by the books, and yeah.
Okay.
Well,
what you're doing.
checkmate, buddy.
I appreciate that you think you're being very clever, and that you think that you can do all sorts of fun stuff this way, but it's like you have no business being here. So.
Well, we do have business. We have, like, you guys have a bunch of our Legos.
Well, if Bricks and Minifigs is not going to sue me, then I guess we have to settle this outside of court, which is going to be hard because right now, Bricks and Minifigs has somehow convinced the police that they aren't criminals. They just participated in a bad business deal. I mean, Josh has literally already exposed their entire plan to me of how they're planning on getting away with this.
I feel bad for him. That agreement is not criminal. That agreement is now civil. So it's a civil matter.
I mean, that's...
And I have extensive legal knowledge.
Yeah, basically a civil crime is just the legal way of saying a business deal gone bad, which, if this truly was just a business deal gone wrong, you would have to settle this through the court. The police aren't able to do anything. We have the police to solve.
You can have your belongings in a building. It's still your stuff. If it's their stuff and somebody comes in and takes it, I mean, it's not because it's inside the private building that it's not a crime. Like, it can be inside something. Like, it's still their shit.
Of criminal crimes, such as stealing from a lottery. That's a criminal crime that the police would have to investigate.
It's not because you do a crime in my house that it's a civil matter.
What if we do a lottery?
Yes. First, Brian donates one of his sets to a lottery. Someone wins the lottery, and then if Bricks and Minifigs keeps the prize for themselves instead of giving it to the winner, they have now just stolen from a lottery.
Now it's not a business deal gone bad. They're actually interfering with a state-regulated lottery scheme, which is now a criminal offense that the police would have to investigate.
Well,
That's a good idea. That's interesting.
It turns out this is completely
some
legal
FBI
for us to
shit
do.
there.
You still own the Legos, correct?
Technically, we own all of those. Yeah.
So it would be legal for you to auction your Legos off, right? If you still are the owners, right?
Yeah.
To make sure everything was legally legit, I registered for a gambling license, which...
What?
Yeah, it actually takes a long time to
Yeah,
get one of these, which sucks. But on the DOJ website, it says that if you're a nonprofit or a religion, you actually don't need a license. It'd be cool to use my new We Steal From Old People company, but I already made my first $1 when I was selling stuff outside the Bricks and Minifigs store. And then I used that money to buy food from a robot. But luckily for me, I'm already the leader of a religion called Scientology Sucks, officially approved in California, which is another problem. I guess technically I need it registered in Oregon for this to work. So I registered for an Oregon PO box, which costs $35. I used it for this new Oregon Scientology nonprofit. I mean, corporation.
Okay, I'm pretty sure I lost
understand
everyone,
that.
but
I
all you
understand that.
know is that I put a lot of work into making sure that this is a legal, legit raffle.
That means that if Bricks and Minifigs decide to
understand that.
steal from this raffle, they have now committed a criminal crime, which the police
And
are
interstate.
required to investigate.
Well, sorry, isn't it also interstate though? Wouldn't that be some FBI shit?
I want everyone's attention. We're doing a Lego raffle. This Lego set is worth $1,000.
Pretty much instantly, we were a hit, and everyone wanted to win this Lego set. But there's a problem. Under ORS 167.117, each participant must pay something of value in order for this to be considered an official lottery. We're about to charge lots of people money just to maybe be the next victim of Bricks and Minifigs. But we have to charge them money.
Like your time or like
if we don't,
stamp
then
or...
it'll actually disqualify our lottery, and the plan we came up with to get the Legos back won't work. But then we realized...
Why did he put a pot full of pennies and you say, yo, it's a penny to get in, and there's a pot on the ground?
Wait, we're filming this entire event. We can just give each person $1 as their appearance release.
That's my idea!
$1 for being on camera, there you go.
So now when they buy a $1 ticket, the transaction cancels out and each person lost $0.
You get $1 for being on camera, and then the raffle is $1 though, so would you like to pay $1 for the raffle? Okay, awesome. So here's your ticket. So what's your business?
What's our business? Yeah. We're with the Church of Scientology Sucks.
Yep.
Finally, it was time to pick our winner.
We are about to see who the winner is right now. We have the winning ticket right here. 5, 3, 3, 9, 7, 7.
Is that mine?
You won!
Oh no, don't bait them.
Yeah, you're the winner.
And
this family legally won this prize. So now if Bricks and Minifigs doesn't give it to them, they're committing a criminal crime, which could land them in jail.
The Lego set is at a place called Bricks and Minifigs.
Oh,
it's
man.
like right down the street, and we can pick it up.
We drove to the store as fast as we could. We met up with the family and went inside to help them claim their prize.
I'm here to give these people their prize of a Stormtrooper speeder set.
Well, actually,
These people.
my sister. He won.
From who?
I'm conducting this raffle, and you guys have the prize here.
I don't know anything about that.
To inform Amanda of the business deal her store is in, we showed her all of the raffle paperwork and the family who won this Lego set.
I'm not giving out anything.
Like, I can't leave without it.
Yeah, you can. You can have a good day.
Amanda has just made it very clear. Instead of giving this family the Lego set they legally won, her company is gonna steal it.
You're stealing $1,000 from a little girl.
Yep.
All right.
Stealing money from a kid, do you find that evil at all, or you just, that's how you want the business to look?
Amanda now has to cover up this
Hopefully they
crime
have
her
another
store
gift as
committed.
backup.
So she thought the best way to do this was to kick everyone out of the store.
That guy is not supposed to be here. You have a good day.
Wait, she's not gonna give him a prize?
But good thing for us, this isn't a civil crime anymore. Amanda just stole from a lottery. Now that they have officially committed a criminal crime, it's time to get the police involved.
This company just stole the prize from our lottery.
Chat, they have the paperwork that says that it's their shit.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
And now the police are here. But
Okay.
for some reason, I think they thought that I was the criminal.
This actually might be better, Chat, than they're reported to the police, because now they kind of manufactured a crime somehow.
Is this typically how you treat victims if they get their prize stolen, or?
Do you have ID or anything on you?
No.
What's your date of birth?
12/30/1995. Did we commit a crime?
I'm trying to figure that out right now.
The police were very confused on who the actual criminals in this situation were. So
Because the
we explained
store called the
everything to
police
them.
before,
I'm supposed to
probably.
be getting this prize from here.
No?
Okay. And they're not going to give it to me?
But the police don't just have to take our word for it. I'm carrying all of the legal raffle paperwork, plus the Oregon law book that specifically states this is a criminal crime the police are required to investigate.
Oh, we have all the paperwork here. Stealing from a DOJ-approved raffling scheme is a criminal offense which the police have to investigate.
Now that the police have seen the law, they actually...
Yeah, that's true. Bro, let's be honest, Chad. This guy had never heard of this shit. This guy does not know anything about
agree that a
This
crime
guy's
has been
just
committed.
lost.
They're now finally going to do a police investigation on this Lego theft. The investigator started by taking some notes.
They're selling stuff because they're thieves and stole stuff. It's a raffle?
Yes.
Okay. And we need to investigate some sort of raffle thievery.
Well, he started taking notes until another police officer came and whispered in his ear. I don't know what he said to him, but whatever it was, it made them all completely change their attitudes.
Classic. No, that is such a classic.
Come back. You're gonna go in handcuffs and go to jail.
Was it trespass you? But we're just trying to claim our prize.
You guys have no right or have no connection to the store. You're not.
Well, yeah, we do. They stole a bunch of, like, they have our prize, so there's a connection.
That is a civil issue between.
No, it's criminal.
Okay.
I got the.
Are you gonna?
If he didn't go into the store ever again, then yeah, it wouldn't be trespass. But he did go back into it like 3 times or 2 times.
Listen to me.
This officer's trying as hard as he can to cover up this crime, but I wasn't gonna let him.
No,
But eventually, he said, if I don't let him cover up this crime, I'm getting arrested.
Earlier?
We really want to dive down this really deep. We're trying to give some...
No, he did.
Okay, we're trying to work with you guys, give you some outs. We can start looking at that you guys falsified a raffle. Whatever.
No, well, I mean, he did. I mean, yeah, I'm looking at the video. I mean, I'm not trying to argue. I mean, he did.
You don't have authority to give out a prize. We're just going to get to the point that we're not going to have these conversations. We're just going to put you in handcuffs, take it. Are we all on the same page?
Okay, what? It's fucking 44.33. 44.33.
Right.
I don't even know anymore. Yeah, it probably just send you the guy. I don't know how that works. 44.33? Is that what I said?
No. Okay. Well,
yeah, I'm not gonna let the police just cover up this crime. I'm gonna get this Lego set to the rightful winner.
First off, we do have the authority to do this raffle, so we are legally
done for the night.
No, it's actually required by you guys to investigate this. It's not civil, it's criminal.
I don't know being wrong. You get mad for looking at it.
Do you understand at least what he told you on the...
I thought we were talking in circles. That's the first time we brought up falsifying a raffle.
Good. Just answer my question, please. Do you understand what Officer Bev has explained to you? Kind of what's going to happen, what's going to be the next steps?
I think...
Nope. Yes or no?
No, I'm not understanding.
You don't understand? What part don't you understand?
Yeah, I was pretty confused on what they were going to arrest me for. I mean, the 4th Amendment in our Constitution specifically states that the police can't arrest you if they don't have a reason. I keep asking them for a reason, but they can't tell me anything that I'm doing that's illegal.
Well, I don't think we broke the law.
What's your opinion? That part doesn't matter. Here, it's pretty black and white.
Because right now, you guys said the law we broke is the falsifying the raffle.
Now let's do this. Let's just call it and we'll just go from here, all right, guys? Just please. So
you guys are going to investigate?
We are trying to keep you guys out of handcuffs. We don't want to go that route. We actually, you seem like nice guys. We don't want that for you guys. But at a certain point, we can't keep doing this. All right, so we're good, guys. All right,
I don't think we're good.
Yeah, take care.
We're not good at all.
It's made pretty clear. You go on the property, you're going to get arrested.
When I came up with this plan, I was under the assumption that the police are supposed to follow the law, but I was wrong.
Okay, chat. You guys. I agree with the guys making the video, but they just have to go to the PD. They would be more equipped to take the report and take it seriously. Like, you go to the PD with all this stuff, right? Then you would have at least a paper trail that they're not taking it seriously, whatever. These fucking random cops, they can't, when it's like some law shit like that, like, a lot of them, they can't do shit. Like, I don't think you understand. Like, I don't think you've ever dealt with the police before. Like, if there's some contract, legal, fucking bingo card bullshit, these guys don't deal with this shit. Like, they literally cannot, you go to the PD.
In Kaiser, Oregon, the police don't follow the law. And because of this, another family got scammed by bricks and minifigs. I felt pretty bad, so I just paid this family what this Lego set was worth myself.
Do we call the police officer? Like, what do you do when there's just corrupt police?
Should you go to the police department?
Should we go to the police department? So we went to the police department to tell them that some of their police are corrupt.
Okay, this part of the video should have started over here. You could have skipped all of this and just did that.
And we realized we're literally just telling the police that they are corrupt. Of course they're not going to do anything about it. Yeah, they just sent us home.
Yeah, but wait, what?
But this is when we realized that this raffle might have actually accomplished something pretty big for us. Josh ended up giving me a call.
You guys keep coming to the store.
Yeah, but we don't know what I mean, I would like to hear the way they said it.
You're threatening my business, you moron.
Josh seems pretty scared, and he should be. Eventually, I am going to end up solving all of the police corruption that's going on. And once that happens, Josh is no longer going to be in civil trouble. He's going to be in criminal trouble.
It wasn't a fake raffle. It was a real lottery scheme, according to Oregon state law. And it actually is a Class B felony, up to 10 years in prison and a $250,000 fine.
Yeah, the loophole he's been using this entire time, just hiding behind the fact that it's a civil case, isn't going to work for him much longer.
Well, let's not argue that. I don't want to. It's just better to just say, hey, you're not a thief. You know what I mean? Definitions of whether it's stolen or not, I don't know. Anyway, it's not stolen. Why do we care about that? Well, who cares whether it was theft or not?
But for some reason, Josh still decided not to give the Legos back. I think he might just need one more push. Here's the plan. Take a picture of every single sign that's outside the Bricks and Minifigs store.
not again.
And now I'm gonna redesign every single one to make them way better. For example, I changed turn at the light to turn and go home. In buy, sell, trade, I changed it to steal, sell, trade. And I'm printing all of them out to scale. And nope, I didn't use ChatGPT this time. This time, I'm using a much better method, which is a tape measure.
The exact dimensions of their actual sign that they have up right now.
Now it's time to put our signs directly over top of their signs. But before we had time to do this, Josh gave me a call. He's still trying to convince me to sue him, so he gets charged with a civil crime, not a criminal crime, which could land him in jail.
If you think it's illegal, why don't you sue me? It's a civil matter. Tell Brian to put his money where his mouth is. Let's go to court.
Okay, you want to do double or nothing?
What are you talking about? Are you stupid?
If you're wrong, you pay us double. If I'm wrong, I pay you double.
Bro, are you dumb? You're obviously a kid. You don't know how this works.
I think you're scared. Double or nothing, let's do it.
You're so dumb, bro.
I think you're scared.
Okay, I'm not scared.
Let's do double or nothing.
I'm not doing
If you lose, you pay us $400,000. You're scared. You're a chicken. I'm calling you out. You're scared. I'm calling you out.
Bro, quit being stupid.
You're too scared. You're scared.
Okay, do you want me to
Put your money where your mouth is.
Are you just gonna be a pussy or are you gonna
I'm putting my money where my mouth is. You put your money where your mouth is.
Okay, let me talk.
Okay.
When Brian first came in, we identified anything that was on that list that would have been his that Amanda didn't sell, and we set it aside. And it's still sitting there. We're happy to give you your stuff back.
Oh,
I just
okay.
don't want any more damage to the store.
Oh, okay. That's good
Because
then.
Josh has finally realized that whatever he's going through right now will literally never end for him unless he gives the Legos back.
It's easy
I'm
then.
happy to give you the inventory. It's only bringing me harm because you guys are doing wackadoo crap trying to attack us.
That's too easy.
It looks like we won. And Brian is finally getting his Legos back.
This definitely changes the trajectory of a lot of the things that we had in
Yeah, dude, we had some really good ideas. Yeah.
Oh no, please don't be caught then, Brian Andy.
What do we do for the next couple hours if it's raining?
Bowling.
Go bowling.
Let's go bowling.
We waited a few hours for Brian to get off work, and now he's off work.
Hey, Brian's off work.
So we showed him our entire conversation with Josh.
So what can we do now to work with you guys to get the sets back?
Okay, this is what I need done.
Please don't.
I need a written apology from Brian.
Oh my fucking god, Ian.
Take it off. I need positive reviews on there to make up for the damage. And then I'll give them back.
So you're holding my sets hostage.
Oh, you thought we were getting the Legos back already? We're not even halfway through the video yet. Yeah, so basically before Brian can get his Star Wars Lego collection back, he has to write Bricks and Minifigs an apology letter for making this Facebook post. Bricks and Minifigs really doesn't like this Facebook post being up because in this Facebook post, Brian calls Bricks and Minifigs out for stealing his Lego Star Wars collection.
I'm not apologizing for shit.
I agree, but it sucked. But here's like where we're at, right? If you could just write the letter, like we can get the Legos back.
I walked in there with the best of intentions. Here's proof of my collection in the store. I want it back. And they've done nothing but lie and make my life a living fucking hell over this. I've gone through 9 months of anxiety, stress, hospital-ridden, medication taking types of burden.
Okay.
No.
True, but the entering stage of what we would call mediation, that before everything, like, bro, get your shit. Like, come on, bro.
It sounds kind of crazy that Brian would be saying this, but I see where he's coming from. I've gotten to personally see a tiny bit of how this company bullying his family has just torn his entire life apart.
I just want to say thanks, guys. I have to go because I got a gnarly panic attack right now.
But at the same time, if Brian just writes this apology letter to Bricks and Minifigs, he'll get all his Legos back.
I get it. You're asking me to swallow my pride and write this letter, and I get it.
But then Brian told us a bigger reason we shouldn't write this apology letter. Because Brian told us that this apology letter is really a trap. Yeah, this is Josh trying to trick us into giving him a get out of jail free card. What I mean by this is if Brian makes an apology letter to Bricks and Minifigs, then Bricks and Minifigs can now use this letter as written evidence in court that they're not the bad guys, Brian's the bad person. Brian told us that if we give them this get out of jail free card, then they have absolutely no reason to ever—
How am I dumb? Bro, you get a lawyer, to put all this shit in writing and make a fucking middleman exchange of all the stuff. What are you talking about?
Give the Legos back. I just want to say, if this is actually what Bricks and Minifigs' plan is, then that's insane. But I really wanted to find out if this is what their plan was. So I decided to tell Josh that Brian is going to send him an apology video.
He makes the apology, then we can get the Legos back like today or tomorrow, you think, or?
Yeah.
Just in case Bricks and Minifigs has evil intentions with this apology video, I wanted to give him something that they couldn't use in court. So I went back to the beginning of the video and took a screenshot of Brian's face and put it into this website. I also uploaded this video of Sheldon.
Hi, I'm Brian Mansell.
And after just a little bit of deep faking, it now looks like this.
Hi, I'm Brian Mansell, and I apologize sincerely for accusing you guys of stealing my Legos. I was wrong, and you were right.
This is the ultimate test. Was Josh being sincere, or was this all just one big trick?
I want to give it back to him. That's the long and the short of it. We've run me over. I'm good. We gotta win Amanda over, right?
What?
Apologize to Amanda.
Okay. I guess Brian's just a little worried that you guys are just gonna keep postponing it until
No, you're gonna get him.
You're
gonna get him. I'm not gonna
just do the AI thing then.
You have my word. That's not who I am. I promise you, I swear to God. Go apologize to her. Say, sorry, man. Sorry. We did a fake raffle.
So before we can get the Legos back, Josh made up one new thing I have to do.
Fake
I have to
raffle.
apologize to Amanda for my raffle being fake, even though I put in a lot of effort to make sure my raffle was actually real. I don't know. It almost feels like another trap.
Oh, come on!
The employee we brainwashed from before told us that
yeah, but couldn't you just AI this though as well, though?
are coming up with schemes to try to get us arrested.
After you left, I got a call from my boss, and it was like, how do we get them arrested? How do we get them arrested?
Maybe Josh is saying this to trick me into going back into the store so Amanda can call the police on me and have me arrested. But I had to find out for sure.
Do you give me permission to go into the store to apologize to her? To make peace?
Sure, yeah.
Okay.
Hi Amanda, how's it going? We came to make peace, and we talked to Josh.
Think that
he told us to come back and make peace with you. It's okay?
It turns out I was right. This was a trap. Bricks and Minifigs doesn't care about giving us the Legos back. They just want to get us arrested.
There was a gentleman who was trespassed off the property maybe 4 or 5 days ago, and he's literally standing right in front of the store. Right here in the store in front of me.
We only have a very small amount of time before the police arrest us. So we decided to use this time to see if we could...
Allô? Oh, malo. C'est ma mom's here. Ça va bien, man?
Oui. T'es-tu on stream?
Yeah, I'm on stream.
J'ai du pâté chinois, je vais le mettre dans ton frigo.
Oh, merci.
3 gros plats.
Oh, merci de passer. Ouais. C'est un téléphone, ça? On va passer du temps ensemble?
Ben là, c'est parce que je m'en retourne chez nous.
Oh, tu t'en reçois? Oh, parce que t'étais... Oh, t'étais chez Gilles?
Ouais, c'est ça.
Ah, ok.
Puis minuit et demi, j'avais pour 1 heure de route à faire. Bye, je t'aime beaucoup.
Bye, man.
Ton pâté chinois est dans le frigo.
Yep. Merci beaucoup, man. Maman, le spaghetti, man, il était top. I'm coming, Jack. I had my mom cutscene. No, because I've been playing with my fingers the whole video, and they're just greasy. Yeah, my mom made me some shepherd's pie.
We finally convinced Amanda to make peace with us.
Fake I guess before they get here, we just wanted to talk to you, like civilly, if you would like to have a peace treaty with us.
Not in a harassing way, not in a very peaceful way.
Would that be okay with you?
But making peace with us did not seem like a priority for Amanda. Her priority was to get us arrested.
It's just a regular peace treaty, a one-page document.
Well, I mean,
if you need to go over it, like, you know, you need to take your time.
They have, like, the paper they're trying to get me to sign, it literally just says peace treaty. I don't know who this other guy is. He's apparently a guy.
Oh, he's the treaty guy.
Friend or the treaty guy.
He has some kind of like treaty on a scroll.
Okay.
Well,
okay.
do we stick around for the
Chat.
cops, or do we?
I don't have a good read on this, chat. Now, at this point, I feel like she was being, I guess, sort of receptive or whatever. I mean, could it have possibly gone to apologize in a certain way and then just move on and get the guy his toys, though?
And so we waited for the police to show up.
They're just about to get him in his Legos.
They never
I mean,
showed up.
I thought they had to get his Legos.
But I
So I
guess
give
it
a shit
makes
about it.
sense. I mean, the last time the police showed up, I was fully prepared with the Oregon law book. The Oregon law scared the police so much that they had to run away. I think they're scared to come back.
Hey, where the heck are these cops?
Did you play with Legos as a
Hi,
kid?
Josh.
xQc.
Sam, how's it going? It's good. So we walked in, we were like, hey, we're sorry. We have permission to come back here and like apologize. And she's like, I'm calling the cops. And she like starts.
Josh now realizes that his last-ditch plan to get me arrested, well, that plan didn't work.
I'm sorry Amanda did that. Thank you for doing that.
It looks like Josh has no other choice than to give Brian his family's Legos back.
I apologize, and it's up to them to accept. So let's cross Amanda off that checklist. Let's get this done.
And now that our work here is done,
This is too
we
easy.
decided to head back to Los Angeles. It's too late to pick up the Legos today, but tomorrow, they're finally gonna give this family their Legos back. And now it's tomorrow. But the store has Brian's phone number blocked, so he can't call them. So instead, I called the store to see how Brian could pick up his Lego sets.
I was just wondering if you guys are still down to get the Legos back today.
I think I just want to make sure everything's properly.
The guy I'm on the phone with was trying as hard as he could to stall. It turns out that this is actually the same guy in the security camera footage that kicked the old owner out of the store. Google says his name is Brandon Best, and apparently he's co-owners of this franchise along with Joshua Johnson. But for some mystery reason, they weren't able to give the Legos back today.
They said they'd give me an update on Monday type thing.
Now it's Monday.
It is Monday.
Yo, what's up, man?
Hey, I was just calling to see if you guys are still down to give the Legos back today.
He said.
Okay, now chat. Yes, forget about the video. Now, what is he? He keeps cooking. Guys, he keeps this diabolical meal. What the fuck is that? It's just meat and noodles.
I would imagine it'll get done sometime this weekend, so I don't know for sure.
He's still eating it.
Quick update, unfortunately.
What? What? What the fuck?
Yeah, you bet. Thanks for your patience. Sorry, it's kind of crazy and
so unnecessary.
He said I probably won't be able to talk tonight. What the heck? Why do they keep postponing this?
Okay, this is the struggle meal supreme. I have to look, chat. I'm sorry. What is this diabolical of a meal?
What the heck? Yesterday he said he would call me today.
Call has been forwarded to voicemail. Call has been forwarded to voicemail. Is not available. Please leave your message for.
It's been over a month now. And yeah, I've gotten no answer.
And finally, after a really long amount of time, they finally answered my call.
I just stood here and saw a guy showering.
kept him on hold for this long, so.
I've just been told that Bricks and Minifigs is no longer going to give Brian his Legos back like they promised. And at this moment, I finally realized what I did wrong. Josh said we could get the Legos back once we make peace with Amanda, but we never actually really made peace with her.
And I'm not signing nothing from anybody.
Now it all makes sense. Unless we can somehow find a way to make peace with Amanda, we are never getting these Legos back.
I am gonna come, my man.
So I printed out a more official looking peace treaty and traveled from Los Angeles all the way back to Bricks and Minifigs in Oregon.
Oh, I made it to Oregon. Hopefully I can get Amanda to sign the peace treaty this time and we can finally get the Legos back.
Yeah, but did he give him permission to go back now? No? Let's call the police.
Hello? What?
You're not allowed here.
Oh, no, Josh told me to come back. I think we didn't get the Legos back because you didn't sign the peace treaty. You want to call Josh?
No, I'm calling the police.
Bricks and Minifigs is still doing the same thing they've always done. They're still trying to get me arrested just to avoid giving the Legos back. The problem with their plan, though, is Bricks and Minifigs is never going to be able to arrest me because I have a get out of jail free card. And I've actually had this card the entire video. I just haven't used it yet. Let's rewind all the way to the beginning so I can show you what I mean.
So basically my friend said that you guys have some of his Legos, I think?
Nope, it was even before this.
Oh.
Right here, I made a contract with Amanda that says I, Ben Schneider, should not be trespassed, and all of these legal words, for any circumstance whatsoever, and for literally any reason, they cannot trespass me. And it's effective for the next 10 years. But this only really works as a get out of jail free card if I can get Amanda to sign it. But how the heck am I gonna do that?
Okay, just stop.
For some reason, Amanda just started signing our contract without even reading it.
Thank you so much. Ultra
In
illegal.
America,
Like,
we have a duty-free contracts law, which states that you have to read a
This is the way.
contract before you sign it. And if you forget to read it, or you just choose not to read it, it's your fault, and you still have to do everything the contract says. So even though Amanda didn't read it, she signed it, so she has to follow everything, including a clause that says for every police officer she calls on me, she owes me $5,000 in liquidated damages. So let's fast forward and see how much Amanda owes me. We got 5,000, keep going, 10,000, 15,000, 20,000, 25,000, 30,000, 35,000.
Yeah, if you sign a video game as EULA and it says that you sign your soul away and all your belongings or whatever, right? Like I don't think that's actionable.
$40,000. Okay, I think that's all the times Amanda called the police on me, but if I'm gonna be honest, even though Amanda has been helping cover up this giant theft, I still kind of feel bad for her that she owes us $40,000. I mean, that's a lot of money. So I'm gonna stop continuing to trick her, and I'm finally gonna come clean about the contract. Once Amanda sees the agreement she's in, she'll finally realize it's not worth it to continue racking up this $5,000 debt. Instead, a much easier option would be we team up together to convince corporate to give Brian his Legos back.
I'm calling the police because you've already been trespassed off the premises.
Well, you don't want to owe $5,000 more, do you?
I don't owe anything, and I'm asking you for like the millionth time you need to leave.
You did say that I'm allowed to be here. You signed a document. You did it?
I never once said you were allowed to be here.
Well, then whose signature is this then?
That is not my signature.
It's not?
Why do you have anything to do with signatures here?
Because you signed this, right?
No, I did not.
Is that not your signature?
So, no, it's not, and I'd like to know how you guys got a signature that's even close to mine.
Well, it says every time you call the cops, you owe us $5,000 for like punitive damages, but...
So, really?
Well, I'm just following the contract that you signed.
Okay.
Now that Amanda knows she can't call the cops on me just for being here anymore, I decided to call Josh to update him on how making peace with Amanda is going.
Hey, I just went back to try to apologize to Amanda, and...
But what Josh said next, I was not ready for.
When we took over that store, there was nothing in that store. The shelves were empty. I don't know why you guys are thinking
Okay, Kappa.
Josh's story has now completely changed. Now he's saying even if I'm able to make peace with Amanda, they still won't be able to give me the Legos back because they never even had the Legos to begin with. Well, if Josh is telling the truth, then why did Josh say this to us last time?
Is it even a big corporate company? Like, I think these are...
I mean, what stuff of ours would he be giving back if none of our stuff was even ever in his store? You know, like, what about this?
Really?
I'm happy to go open that stupid cupboard and you can have all the sets in there. I want to give it back to him. I'm happy to give you the inventory. Get the inventory to Brian. I'll give him back. I'm not gonna screw you. You have my word. That's not who I am. I promise you. I swear to God. I promise you on everything.
I mean, Josh is on video swearing to God and on everything he'll give us the Legos back. But now, for some reason, he never even had the Legos. This makes no sense.
Dude, the shelves were empty.
So I decided to remind him of all of these examples where he claims they do have Brian's Legos in the store still.
Well, now if there was a lawsuit, that would look pretty bad.
Yeah, you did.
Give a damn if you're fucking opinion.
But I don't know what the laws around recording and shit.
Who enforces the law?
The court. So
Exactly.
So you're saying that.
It's just
So you're saying. So basically, what you're saying is I'm wrong, but you can sue me for it. Is what you're saying.
Yeah, that's the long and the short of it.
So you know you're wrong. So you know that you stole the Legos then.
Let's go to court then.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay, is that what you want?
Yeah.
You really want that?
I mean, I don't. I would like to just get the Legos back, but if that's what
the
you
voice
want,
of
it
a
seems like this
bluffer
is what
right
you
there.
want. I'm giving you every out that I can, but.
Let's just not go down. Look.
Dang.
Don't go down that route. It doesn't really matter because.
I just want to get the Legos back. They're Brian's Legos. Give them back. It's pretty easy.
It's kind of funny that this entire video, Josh has just been begging me to sue him.
Show me. Let's go to court.
But the second I agree to it, his attitude completely changes.
Classic.
It's almost like Josh doesn't want me to sue him, and the only reason he's saying that is because he knows that by saying it, he can get away with his crimes. But now that Josh thinks that there's a chance I might actually sue him, he's getting scared. In fact, he said if I do sue him, he's gonna tell the world that I'm the one that stole the Legos.
What? You can f yourself.
Dang.
You stole them, bitch.
I stole the Legos?
Don't talk like that.
You're a fucking thief.
Dang. Okay.
You can shut the fuck up. That's your fucking choice.
Whoa.
So basically, these are my two options.
Hold on, explain it, Jack. The corporate, Jack. Is he the owner of the whole corpo? Like, I don't get it. Like, who even is this guy?
I can do what Josh wants me to do and shut up, which I can say right now, I'm definitely not doing that. So what's the alternative? I can, I guess, raise hundreds of thousands of dollars somehow, and then maybe spend 3 to 4 years in court fighting them, and somehow, if I win, then we can finally get the family their Legos back. Yeah, both of these options suck. Or maybe I can somehow find a way to engineer a third option, which I call option number 3. Small claims court. Think about it. Small claims court is basically just like big boy court, except it costs basically nothing, and you get a judgment pretty much instantly. So I gathered my friends around a campfire to tell them about option number 3.
One of the
I thought that was like around 5K
in the small claims court, right?
Like value of whatever's going on.
No, because it's way too much money to take to small claims court.
You can't take someone to small claims court, Ben, for $200,000.
Yeah, it's 12,000 at the most.
Yeah,
right?
see?
12,500.
Everyone hated option number 3. And I guess it makes sense. We ended up looking it up, and you can actually only sue for $10,000 at the most. So if we go with option number 3, Brian actually could win $10,000 pretty easily. But then this is what would happen to his $190,000. But I'm not giving up. We just need to get creative.
Theoretically,
you sue him 10 times. You sue him 10 times for 10K, 20 times for 10K.
Could you take him to small claims court?
If you wanted to limit it. If I wanted to limit it.
But you would at least get $10,000 out of that, though, right?
We could, but it would be giving up $100,000 more, you know.
So here's the
thing. No, not double jeopardy for the items listed on the list on the manifest.
Here we go. What if we have 10 people sue 10 different times for $10,000 and we get $100,000?
No.
Well, why not?
The reason that this will never work is because of a legal term called claim splitting. Yeah, so it turns out my idea is called claim splitting, which
is when a civil plaintiff splits one lawsuit into 2 or more lawsuits, and that is illegal.
Yes, if 10 different people sue and win money for one crime, then that is illegal. But we have already established that if one person sues for this crime, it is a very easy win. So what if this exact scenario just so happens to happen 10 different times?
Yeah.
Think about it. If 10 different people get their Legos stolen by Bricks and Minifigs, all 10 people can individually sue, and it turns
what
out
the fuck
that
I
is actually
said.
not considered claim splitting. So basically, if I can find 10 different victims of Bricks and Minifigs, my plan will work.
Wait, no, that was my different thing.
Maybe I don't have to find 10 victims. Maybe I can create them. Starting with myself. First, I signed up for a credit card.
I said 10 items of manifest.
I used that credit card to walk into the bank and take out a $10,000 loan. I then used this $10,000 to buy a few Lego sets from Brian. Specifically, these Lego sets. And according to the legal paperwork, they're still Brian's to sell to me. But just in case Bricks and Minifigs tries to argue that for some reason this wasn't a legal sale, I hired a public notary to officially approve the purchase.
It's official. We have a public notary approving it.
Chad, these people's jobs look so boring.
Notary public approving it. I own these Lego sets now, right?
Chad, I haven't come to the house so often, and they look so bored.
It's a pleasure. Congratulations.
It looks like I legally now have $10,000 worth of inventory inside this Bricks and Minifigs store. So I wrote a very stern...
Okay, I will pause and say that out of the entire video, this is the plan I agree with the most, 100%. This is by far the most solid plan.
And letter to Bricks and Minifigs demanding that they give me all of my $10,000 of Legos back. And they never got back to me. So, I'm going to sue them in small claims court, completely separate of Brian. Now that there's 2 crimes committed against 2 completely separate victims, this is not considered claim splitting. So this is when I thought, if the plan works this well for me, it should also work this well for all my friends. So I signed up for a ton of more credit cards, took out a bunch of more money, and each of my friends bought $10,000 worth of Brian's Lego sets.
$10,000 for you? Here you go. Thank you.
Thank you.
You felt the need to bow.
This is when we realized there's actually a big problem with our plan because we're now all $10,000 in debt.
And the taxes too, though. Chat, what about the taxes, though?
And if we don't pay the banks back soon, the interest is gonna destroy us.
Dude, what's the problem?
We're $10,000 in debt.
Well, how do we solve this, dude? What do we do? We just ask our friends if they have like money to like loan us.
Tommy, I'm in a lot of debt, and I just wanted to know if you have $10,000 to loan me. No.
What?
Dang. Well, it was worth a try. Michael, do you have $10,000 to loan me?
I literally do not have $10,000.
But this is when we remembered that our friend Brian just made about $100,000 from all the Lego sets he just sold us. I bet he has extra money he could lend us. So we gave Brian a call.
So we're in a really, really weird pickle right now. I just need $10,000, that's all. I'll give it back. This is weird. I know, it's crazy, but like...
I can see about it,
Oh, okay.
Sure.
Brian legally gave each of us a $10,000 loan, which allows us to pay back the banks to avoid interest. And it says in the paperwork that once we win these court cases against Bricks and Minifigs, we'll pay Brian back.
Yeah, and we promise once we win this lawsuit, we'll pay you back.
Yeah, we'll pay you right back.
And if you're thinking, wait, how is all of this legal? There has to be some type of catch. And you're right, there is. It's called sales tax. But luckily for us in Oregon, there is no sales tax. It's one of the only states that doesn't have it. This means that we can just keep selling Lego sets back and forth to each other over and over for free.
Well, I think everyone's in. Should we start? You're gonna go to the top. It's start a filing.
But I haven't even told you guys the best part yet. The best part is that all of this is another flashback. Yeah.
So what if you have a car and you want to sell it? You register it in Oregon, and you go to Oregon, you sell it to a guy that wants to buy it, and then you bring the money back.
All of this happened a month ago. So now let's fast forward all the way back to present day, where I'm still talking to Josh on the phone. And yeah, Josh has no clue that we've been preparing all of these court cases against him for the last month. He's about to be in for the surprise of his life.
You have, like, I guess until the store closes, I guess, to get the Legos back, if that's the way you want to go. But if not, I guess we'll serve the papers today and then go to court.
How are you going to serve the papers today?
Well, figure it out.
That's not how it works.
I mean, it is, but okay.
Young? That's not how the world works.
Well, if you find him, you toss that.
We're gonna do it. We're gonna make the world work that way today.
Bricks and Minifigs.
Yeah, they can hire like snipers to cap the spot and just toss it at him, literally.
Knows the deal. Get the Legos back before the store closes, or they get served court papers. And now we wait. And then waiting got kind of boring, so I'm gonna spend the rest of the day promoting my We Steal From Old People company.
And they're allowed to be deceiving too with it.
www.westealfromOldPeople.com for some awesome merch. And if Bricks and Minifigs calls the police on me for doing this,
then you
they owe
reverse.
me $5,000 more dollars.
Well,
I've been advertising my company for a pretty long time now, and I've gotten no reaction from Bricks and Minifigs. So I'm sending in a secret undercover agent to see how they're handling the situation from the inside.
one question, Jack, would that go against a trespass if you deliberately send somebody and give them instructions to go there themselves? Is that no?
Oh no!
I feel like
they closed early on us. I think they were afraid of my lawsuit, so we decided to go bowling again.
Has it been on the order?
Oh, no way. Shut up.
Oh my God! Wait, stop
It's the next day now, and you know what that means? It's go time.
It's go time.
The funniest part about yesterday was when I was talking to Josh on the phone, he totally thinks that I just made all of this up in the moment. When the actual reality is, we've been planning this court case for months. But I'm not complaining, because if Josh thinks it's fake, then he probably won't show up to court. And if Josh doesn't show up to court,
he loses it.
We just win by default.
Yeah, I mean, classico.
So before I serve him any court papers, I'm actually first gonna confirm Josh's beliefs and do something super duper fake. Like give him a world record for the most amount of Legos ever stolen.
Not everyone can say that they're the best in the world. It's something. Exactly.
Well, I mean, it's a record.
We ready? Hi.
Hello.
I am Ryan with the Guinness World Record Association, and I think you're expecting this actually. This is an award for most Legos stolen by any company in the world.
In one sitting. I mean, it's a record.
Stolen by a single franchise.
Is that what it says? I love how she entertains all the dog shit. Like, what?
I'm definitely not hanging that up.
You don't know anything about
I
this.
have no idea of anything about that.
Okay.
Like, I just can't believe it.
I guess call
I am
the
the manager.
Oh,
really?
Yeah.
And you weren't expecting it?
I was not expecting it.
Success. Anything that gets delivered to the store now, Bricks and Minifigs will probably also think it's fake, which is now perfect timing to serve all of these real court papers. But to do this, I need a lot of people. So I started recruiting some people with a game of hacky sack.
Oh! Here's your legal paperwork.
You have been served.
The first lawsuit has officially been served. Good luck, guys.
Here's my resume.
Wait, Jack, does that person count though?
Everything was
I thought it
going
had to be
exactly to plan.
person, to the company.
Well, until this happened.
Yeah, Park. Hurry! Yo, can we just talk real quick?
I think Josh told this employee to close down the store early to avoid any more lawsuits coming in.
Yeah, she closed. As soon as she saw us pull up, she started closing up.
So
why risk it? I wanted to go on a chain and go serve. That absolutely is
I'm going to continue to advertise my We Steal From Old People company at www.westealfromoldpeople.com. I'm not getting many sales yet, but hopefully if I keep up all this advertising, people will eventually start believing in my company.
It's freaking out over this PC law.
Yeah, we had to close early today, so
Are
basically,
you guys gonna be open tomorrow though?
I don't know. So there's been some guy like harassing us because well, a lot of the Legos that we sell here are actually stolen Legos. Like we just steal the Legos.
Yeah.
Anyways, we ended up getting the rest of the court papers served, and now I'm just gonna fast forward a few months, and Bricks and Minifigs hasn't responded to a single court case we submitted against them. So I called the court to see what the next steps were.
Okay, so I don't see that there's been a response from anybody in the case. Since they didn't respond, you can move forward with a motion for default judgment.
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome. Well, thank you so much.
Very nice. Since Bricks and Minifigs didn't respond,
What's the motion?
Looks like we win by default.
Congratulations, you won the court case.
Wait, what?
Well, I mean,
They really thought it was me.
they have to look over the whole thing and then
That's fucking crazy, dude.
grant the motion, you know?
Yeah. Well, I think now it's time to go all the way back to Bricks and Minifigs and collect our money. And I got a cute little piggy bank here that they can put the money in.
And so I traveled all the way back to Oregon to finally collect my money. It truly is a beautiful ending. This entire video, Bricks and Minifigs has been begging me to sue them.
If you think it's illegal, why sue me? Let's go to court. Sue me for us. Sue me. Let's go to court. Let's go to court then.
And when I finally followed their instructions, they were too scared to show up. There is no more
Brother,
legal loopholes,
why does he
and
like
there
getting
is no
naked
more
so
postponing the
much?
problem.
I don't understand.
Now,
I can
Bricks
see
and
his
Minifigs
pubes. This is
finally
awful.
has to deal with the
This is
consequences
harassment.
for their
Why is that my
actions.
So
screen,
what
man?
if theoretically it went to court and it turns out you were wrong? Would you then admit you're sorry for everything?
Yeah, sure, of course, yeah. I give him the inventory, and the judge says I gotta give it to him. I gotta give it to him. I'm not gonna go against the judge's orders.
Wait, so they have it then? Okay, I mean, this is indecent though. I mean, come on, bro.
Dang it!
I couldn't believe it. Literally one day after we filed motion for default judgment, they permanently closed down the store. At first, it did feel kind of cool that our plan worked so well, it completely shut them
what
down.
cost them?
But pretty quickly it sunk in that we are not the winners here. The only winners today is Bricks and Minifigs. Now, there's absolutely no way to hold this store liable for what they did. I guess Bricks and Minifigs was kind of embarrassed by this decision and forgot to mark online that their store is closed, so over the next few days, a bunch of negative reviews started coming in of people expecting an open store, but then being met with this. Bricks and Minifigs didn't even notify any of the kids' parents who booked birthday parties here. So when all the kids would
Birthday
show up,
parties?
they would just have to sit in an empty parking lot for their birthday. If Bricks and Minifigs is too scared to show the world that they're closed, then the only way to let the world know is for me to give them an official closing ceremony. I guess someone driving by happened to take a picture of the sign we put up and posted it on social media. And pretty much immediately, we started going absolutely viral. The entire world has now seen this crime that Bricks and Minifigs has committed. And because of this, they finally marked on Google that their store is permanently closed.
I've been reading about this Bricks and Minifigs in Salem, Oregon that's got this sign out in front of it.
It's been over a week. The sign is still up, and people have been traveling from all over just to come and take a picture with this sign.
If you drive through Kaiser, you may have noticed a mysterious sign appear recently outside the closed mini Bricks and Fig store. Permanently closed, we stole a family's life savings. They sued, we lost. By closing the store, we got out of having to pay the family what we owe them.
Just closed down his entire place of business to not pay you $100,000. I don't know, like we didn't get the Legos
Well, I
back,
thought it was
but I mean,
$200K.
he shut down an entire business. Like that's almost.
We still gotta get the Legos back. Which is why, even though Bricks and Minifigs closed down this store, I am not stopping until we get this entire Star Wars collection back to its rightful owner.
I don't know, it's just this video's going on for so long now.
Yeah, I bet you wouldn't believe me if I told you that this is still literally just the beginning of this Lego story. And if you want to watch part 2, it's live right now on my Patreon at Reckless Ben. And part 2 gets insane.
Everybody just chill.
I like how the Lego video became the craziest video.
Also, by subscribing to Patreon is the movie I've been making for the last year.
Dude, there's a cop car every 50 feet just surrounding us, dude. We were completely surrounded.
It was supposed to be for streaming services, but they all said it was too gnarly for TV, so Patreon is the only way I can release it. But also by subscribing, you'll get lots of behind the scenes, full interviews, and...
What? I mean, he filed this thing by himself, right? I mean, I'm guessing, you know, like
conversation in person.
When a lawyer Josh wants to save the day, I got him
that you did
a trophy that says Joshua Johnson saved the day. And we'll give him this trophy, but he has to give the Legos back first.
So we started driving to Josh's house to have this good faith conversation the court requires us to have.
We're in Josh's neighborhood. Oh my gosh.
But when we showed up, Josh was already outside talking on the phone to someone.
Oh my gosh, okay, Josh is outside on the phone.
It's crazy.
Wait, do I interrupt his phone call or do we just like wait?
Interrupt his phone call?
No, probably not.
I thought it would be pretty rude to interrupt his phone call, so we parked around the corner and decided to wait for him to get off this call.
With the camera, man. Come on, bro.
I thought we should have this conversation outside.
Right. He doesn't want to get his wife involved. He's hiding something.
Everything's good, honey.
What the heck?
I'm pretty sure Josh is on the phone with Corporate Bricks and Minifigs. And the reason I think that is we were actually just there right before this.
Okay, pulling up to Bricks and Minifigs headquarters.
I mean, how long is this phone call?
To give them one more chance to do the right thing before suing them again. While we were there, one of the corporate employees answered the door and told us he would get the CEO to come talk to us.
Okay. Well, no, they said they're getting some guy to talk to us. We're just waiting.
I can already tell you right now, no one's coming out to talk to you guys.
Really? But they told us that they were.
I know.
Since Josh only lives like 15 minutes away, they must have informed him that we're in the area. Because a few minutes later, this happened.
Dude, the police just showed up. What the heck? Why are the police at his house?
Oh, there's another one, dude. 2 cop cars.
3 cop cars?
Oh my gosh. Cop cars.
Why is there 3 cop cars at his house? We didn't even walk up to his house yet. The cops are following us. What the heck? That's so crazy, dude. Obey every traffic law.
Wait, what?
Oh, shoot.
Chat, I think they should make a request to see like what they said to the police. You know, like some Freedom of Information Act, right? And see that with like the phone calls and shit. Because they must have fucking done some false report to get the police to show up. No? I mean.
My name's Officer Merrick Police. The reason I stopped you is the stop sign.
I didn't? No. I thought I stopped.
Yeah, you definitely stopped. So you said you ran a stop sign?
Huh?
You said you ran a stop sign?
I didn't see what happened.
Yeah, I was like...
Because we definitely stopped at the stop sign.
Stopped.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
I was so sure that
well,
we stopped at the stop
well,
sign
I mean,
that I actually requested all the police footage of this. And as you can see, we didn't even do a rolling stop. We fully stopped at the stop sign. So this is an illegal traffic stop.
Let me check that again.
Did all the police footage of this. And as you can see, we didn't even do a rolling stop. We fully stopped at the stop sign. So
I can't see
this
the
is
line,
an illegal
so yeah,
traffic stop.
I can't see the line.
Me? Ben? How's Utah?
It's good.
Like it?
Okay, it's pretty obvious that the police know why we're here. So I just explained to them the entire situation.
This old man spent his entire life collecting the world's largest Star Wars Lego collection set.
The only problem is it's a crazy story, and the police officer did not believe me.
$200,000. $200,000.
I don't think he gives a fuck. There's probably a call above it. Like,
sounds crazy.
Yeah. When the officer went back to his car, this is the message that he radioed in.
Hey, can you get the contact for Reckless Ben? He said he didn't have his ID, but he's just straight lying to me about everything else, so.
Since the cops don't believe my story, they trespassed me from the property.
Everybody today is being trespassed from that property.
Okay, I mean,
we're forced to go home without having this good faith conversation the court requires us to have.
Yeah, what do we do now, dude? Like, we didn't even get to talk to him, and we're in trespass.
So, dude.
But one thing I didn't understand was how the heck did they know we were coming? I was hiding in the back seat the entire time, and the car's windows were extremely tinted.
These windows are so tinted, you can't see anything.
But as I was outside inspecting our car tent, the same police showed up to our house.
Oh no, we're pulled over
what?
again?
It was weird. He wouldn't tell us why he was here.
Like I said, we've already talked about it.
Yeah, well, thanks for being so cool about everything.
Yeah.
They're like after us, dude.
Anyways, since Josh clearly doesn't want to have this good faith conversation with me, I took his trophy and destroyed it.
Wait, what?
Wait, guys, let's throw it off that thing.
Just like in the previous video, I tried to give Josh the benefit of the doubt, the easy way. But again, Josh does not want to do the easy way. The only option left is to go the hard way. But before going the hard way, I actually remembered that there's another owner of the store named Brandon Best. Brandon is the guy in the security camera footage that illegally kicked the first owner out of the store so he could steal all their Legos. I tried calling him, but I am also blocked.
I'm sorry.
But
how can you do that though?
To show up to his house.
Hello. Hey, how's it going? Hello?
Stare.
Hey, well, I was wondering if you'd be down to pay us for the lawsuit that we won.
I haven't seen a Hurley cap in fucking 10 years.
It kind of seems like Brandon doesn't want to have this good faith conversation to resolve this problem outside of court. And I gave him plenty of time to speak.
Is he?
I guess if you don't want to talk, I'll just talk. So you guys told us to take you to court. We went to court and we won. We know you closed down the store to avoid paying us, so we could just sue you guys personally and do the whole thing again. We would obviously win again, but
then the police showed up, and again, for some reason, they are really trying to protect these criminals.
He didn't steal anything. He inherited the store from somebody.
No, he stole $200,000.
Inherited it?
How do you know this?
Because I've been spending the last 3 months in the case, and I won in court.
He inherited the store. He's being blamed for everything that the previous owner did.
Yeah, cops should never do this, by the way. I've had this problem before. Cops should never do this. Okay, they take a citizen's report. That's a citizen's report. It's not gospel. Okay, you don't go out and fucking regurgitate it and you say, "Yo, this is what's happening." No, it's not. This is what they say is happening.
And
you're a dumbass.
Well, that's a lie. So we.
Okay, hold on.
Okay, I'm sorry.
He's still trying to clean up the mess from the previous owner, and now he's catching blame for it.
Oh God,
and
fuck off.
He's just trying to clean up the mess from the previous owner.
No, him saying that it's the previous owner, that's a lie, and we already proved this in court. Okay.
If you come back and step foot on this property, you're gonna go to jail.
The police gave me a formal trespass notice, which I took a picture of it and sent it to the court as proof I tried to have this good faith conversation, but Brandon didn't want to have it with me.
I'm telling you, these people, Chad, that are calling the police, right? Like these calls, they must be saying some shit that just isn't true. These must be they lying to the police for sure. For them to show up that fast.
Turns out this is good enough. My court case with Brandon Best got accepted. But my court case with Josh is still going to be rejected until I find a way to have this good faith conversation with him. So I decided to see if I could find Josh online, to see if I could look up any more information about him.
Guys.
Yeah, they look
I mean, he's bald.
No. Joshua Johnson.
Yeah, Joshua Johnson.
We lower their tax liabilities and minimize their exposure to lawsuits. That's hella ironic. Are you kidding me, dude? That's what he's known
Dude,
for.
are you kidding me, dude?
Is reducing people's exposure to lawsuits.
After some more research, we found out that both Josh and Brandon are super hardcore Mormon, which was actually extremely surprising to me, because if Josh and Brandon are truly Mormons, they believe that stealing is wrong, and if they steal, they're gonna go to hell. Or I guess in Mormonism they call it the outer darkness. But still, Brandon and Josh probably actually believe that this is gonna be eternity for them. I mean, Josh even swore to me on his Mormon God in the last video that he would give us the Legos back.
I promise you, I swear to God. I promise you on everything.
But maybe I can use this to my advantage. My problem right now seems to be that Josh is never going to listen to anything
another
I ever
plan.
tell him.
Fuck off.
But if someone from his
let me guess, he's gonna hire some infiltrated pastor guy and his
church heard this audio, maybe he would listen to them. So after finding exactly what church these guys go to, we went to it and showed one of the Mormons there this audio clip. And the Mormon thought that the best thing to do was to have a talk with Josh to save him from going to this outer darkness.
Okay, good luck. And I guess me and Tyler are staying back because we're already trespassed. So
yeah, we ended up just driving home, but on our way back, this happened.
What? Pulled over again? For what? How's it going?
For what? I'm Officer Hawkins, American Fork Police Department. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good. Well, what's your name? Are you Ben?
Okay, false report is happening somewhere. I'm telling you.
Hanging out down here.
At this point, we realized what's going on.
Not tracker is getting
Yesterday,
scanned.
I told Brandon that our plan is to now sue them personally.
We could just sue you guys personally and do the whole thing again. We would obviously win again.
It seems like they're getting so desperate that they're going to resort back to the same strategy they used in the last video.
You know what's really funny is after you left, I got a call from my boss, and it was like, how do we get them arrested? How do we
Dang.
get them arrested?
Yeah, Josh and Brandon think that if they can somehow get us arrested and thrown in jail, then we won't be able to sue them. I don't know what they told the police we did this time, but they caught us too late. The Mormon kid was already on his way to Josh's house to save him from this utter darkness and bring him back to God.
What's going on, sir? You gonna sit on down here for me for a minute?
Sir.
What brings you here?
I'm just here trying to talk to Brother Johnson.
Okay.
I'm in the Harbor Second Ward. There's been an audio going around with the Young Men group.
Okay. What's the audio that you wanted to play?
Here's the audio.
I'm not gonna screw you. You have my word. That's not who I am. I promise you. I swear to God.
Well,
so
I guess
that's him.
No, I know that. I could tell that from the voice, but
I was just gonna ask
tell
him,
by the voice then.
is he willing to give up everything like he said? Because he swore on everything. He swore on God. This might be a crazy ask, but could you take a selfie with me?
What?
But anyways, back to us. The police apparently got a call that we had heroin on us.
This officer is gonna conduct the search of your person.
I knew it. I've been saying this for the whole video. They even did one. Like, I'm telling you. Like,
substances in the vehicle. So he's gonna do that. I'm gonna put this away, and then we'll be right. Don't.
they had to be false reporting.
Okay. Sounds good. Thank you. After this, the vehicle will be searched. Okay. I'm gonna have you stick by with my sergeant.
After 2 hours of searching the car, obviously they found no drugs.
So he didn't find.
I explained to the police that we didn't have drugs, and the reality of the situation is that Bricks and Minifigs is so desperate at this point that they're willing to do anything to get us arrested so they don't have to pay for the property they stole. And the police was arguing back.
Chat, a citizen's report is enough for all of that? Or they missed something? I thought they would get a dog. If the dog no alert, then no. I mean, that seems like it's so overarching.
With just some of the worst comebacks I've ever heard, which is why I think the police actually redacted this audio in this clip, because if they kept the audio in, then the world would get to see how stupid the American Fork Police Department is. But anyways, even though we were passing every single drug test they gave us, they were still not going to let us go until we told them where the drug...
Chat, what's the point of the Freedom of Information Act if you redact the shit and you don't get nothing?
Were.
Your eyes, for example, right?
Help.
There's a constriction, which is dilated, and then
Do you
not.
notice it?
So I haven't been looking at this.
What?
I'll show him. Look, go ahead, look at him.
Oh, look at you?
Yep.
What?
You do see it?
So.
It's crazy. I have no idea, because I've never done any drugs in my life. I don't do drugs, I don't do alcohol. I've never done any of that in my life. I'm willing to do any drug tests.
Yeah.
Like, I'm very cooperative. I don't understand, what you're seeing in my eyes.
I'm gonna have a discussion with this officer.
And then the police department illegally redacted this conversation too. My guess is that they acknowledged that it's very obvious we don't have drugs on us, but they were going to try and pressure us into giving some type of false confession anyways.
I'm not sure if you're lying to me or not.
Brother!
To be honest.
Chat, people say corruption, disruption, that at the government. Okay, yeah, that's cool. These guys are impossible to fucking take accountable, right? This shit, I mean, dude, why doesn't the government take this seriously? Like, if the laws in the fucking courts say freedom of information and whatever, all of that, why can they should be allowed to?
I'm willing to take.
That's worse than fraud, because what if this could be fraud? Like, this could be all the things that at that point, I'm more willing to assume that it is all the wrong things. These are corporate. They're doing some crazy gangsterism.
Yeah, and you could end up in jail in Utah when you're from Cali.
Okay.
Not worth it, right?
Yeah.
We play differently here. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I'm willing to cooperate with you guys and do anything you want me to, because I'm not hiding anything.
Okay,
I
that looks fucking.
promise you that. I promise.
We weren't giving the police a false confession like they wanted, so eventually I guess they just got tired and let us go.
We'll let you guys go now, but you're walking a thin line. Just be mindful of that.
What?
Does that make sense?
Okay.
At this point,
Fuck
I've
you!
documented everything.
Oh no, I'm actually about to get real mad. Yo, I get it. I'm this mad over this. Walking a thin of what? No, I can't. Fire everybody. Fire everybody. Fire the whole department. Yo, fuck this entire department.
Be mindful of that. Does that make sense?
Fucking turn the lights off.
At this point, I've documented everything I've been through to the court, that I've tried to have this good faith conversation with Josh. He just doesn't want to have it with me. And because of everything I went through, my court case finally got approved. And attached to this email are court papers to serve Josh. The only problem is Josh is not going to open this door for anyone.
Yo, pizza,
he wouldn't even
whatever.
talk to another Mormon. Instead, he just called the police on him. In order to get Josh to come outside, I'm really going to have to get creative.
Pizza's
So
usually
I made
trick.
this poster that says, "I stole a dying man's life savings," and printed it out. Now I'm placing this poster in a public space right across the street
I like that
from
one.
Josh's house. Yeah, it turns out
That
this
works.
tiny patch of land is actually free for any person of the public to use. And since we have the freedom of speech, I am breaking no laws by doing this. So when Josh walks outside to take down this sign, I have a process server to serve him his court papers. But almost immediately, my sign got blocked.
Oh no, he's blocking our sign.
But one more police though.
What are you guys doing here?
So we are in a court case with them, and we have to serve them legal papers.
So I explained to the cops the entire situation.
I'm not going on his property.
Right, no, that's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine.
The police realized that we're not breaking any laws, and they've been called here for a false
So get the fuck
reason,
out.
so they decided to leave.
Awesome, thank you. This is going so much better than yesterday.
So now it's time to serve Josh these court papers. And then we got the police called on us again.
Hello. This man stole basically his family's life savings. So we're just here to serve him his court papers.
Again, I explained to this police officer the entire situation.
I wish we could just send him an email or a phone call, you know, but yeah, the court requires us to come in person for some reason, so.
And that kind of defeats the purpose, so get the fuck out. I mean,
again, the cops realized
Get the
that
fuck
we were
out,
doing
Buster.
nothing illegal
I
and
mean-
decided to leave. Now it's time to serve Josh his court.
I'm all about being cordial with the police, and I like that. I think be professional, whatever. But if it's being annoying, get the fuck out, bitch. Yo,
Papers.
suck
But
it.
we got
yo,
the police called on us
pussy.
again.
And
Hello.
that's protected speech. That's protected speech. Yo,
Yeah.
suck the dong.
This is what you're trying to serve him with?
Yes. That's required by the court.
Again, the
Again,
police
I mean, it's
agree that
harassment.
we are not breaking the law.
That's
They've been
harassment.
called out here for a false reason. This guy told me that he could even just serve the papers for me.
You okay if I give these?
There you go. Bang.
Yeah, for sure.
Bang.
Just give me 1 minute.
Okay, thank you.
Sadly, we can't see the police officer serve Josh
Yeah,
because the police department redacted all of it. But the only thing that really matters is...
Well, I'm guessing they're gonna say it's because you opened the door and the camera points inside the private residence at the time, and so we redact the whole thing.
that Josh is getting
That's a
served.
classic. That's a classic. One of the biggest
not on
classics.
paper, so
He's not want the papers?
here's that back for you.
Okay.
Yeah, the police told me that they can't serve the papers for me because I'm lying to them, and these aren't even real court papers.
Not sure what this is. I've never seen something like that.
What?
Classic.
Classic.
To be
Also
honest,
classic.
These are court papers.
Okay. It doesn't have a judge's name or anything like that on it.
Because it hasn't gotten to the
Chat,
judges.
you know the chat when I was saying that the police, all this fucking like legal whatever mumbo jumbo, they don't deal with this shit. I mean, look at this guy. He doesn't know what a fucking court document looks like.
So this is serving him, and then we go to the court, and then the judge will be there. So the judge doesn't get involved until we're in court.
Why is he saying that you guys went on the property?
Because he wants us arrested, so he doesn't have to go to court.
It doesn't look good when you've been trespassed.
Yeah.
Trying to serve papers.
Nobody cares.
Well, I think it looks exactly how
Nobody cares, Bob.
we're supposed to do it legally. This is the legal way to do it.
Well, we have 2 or 3 incidents.
Yo. You tell the man to get the fuck out. You say, yo, could you please suck the dong? Would that be a
well, first-
possibility to
so
suck it?
they're
No,
instance
get
because
out then.
he's lying
I mean,
to you
dude,
guys. He's making them
that's just
instance.
annoying.
We came to do a good faith conversation, which is required by the courts before you can get a court case approved. So we did that. He called the cops on us. He lied to you guys saying that we had heroin on us, and we did a 3-hour search of the car yesterday. We found no heroin in the car. He's going to make up any lie he can to get us arrested. We are doing things the legal way, the correct way. The reason he's hiding in his house is because he's the criminal. If something doesn't look good, it doesn't look good for him, not for us.
Go through the legal process,
Which is
find
what
an
we're
actual
doing.
process.
It's in his hand, you fucking bum.
She is an actual process.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
relationship?
Chat, this is what happens, chat, when you find a badge in a fucking bag of fucking Cracker Jack fucking popcorn, okay? These guys don't know what the fuck they're doing. This is
I just
awful.
met her today.
Well, maybe just have someone not affiliated with you.
That's her. Yeah, she's.
Yeah,
we have
I
no
just
relationship. That's
barely
why
met
she's here.
her.
Yeah, that's why she's here. We have no relationship, and that is.
What? Did I miss something? That's why I was doing chat.
The legal process relationship.
I just met her today.
Well, maybe just have someone not affiliated with you.
That's her. Yeah, she's.
Yeah,
we have
I
no
just
relationship. That's
barely
why
met
she's here.
her.
Yeah, that's why she's here.
No,
We have no
I saw
relationship,
this.
and that
Okay,
is
next.
She is the exact person that you were describing.
I always thought that the police were supposed to remain unbiased, and if they were going to take a side, they definitely shouldn't take the side of the criminal. But I guess I was wrong. However, I'm not doing anything illegal. I'm literally just following the
Well, he's the one
instructions of
that's
the
making
court,
a
so
fucking
the
report
police can't
bullshit.
stop me.
Okay, have a good rest of your day.
Okay, see ya.
Well, he's outside. I mean,
Now that the police are finally leaving, it's time to game plan how to serve Josh. But then, you guessed it, we got the police called on us again.
okay, I mean, dude. Chat, how can you not blame the PD at this point? Because they're getting day or time wasted.
Yeah.
Here you go.
Alright. Okay, now use Grok or ChatGPT to scan and say, Grok, is this real?
False.
Grok, is this real though?
Case? What the heck?
Thank you for holding. How can I help you?
Trying to speak with someone to verify if a case is, just verify if a case is real.
Yeah, looks like a real small claims case in our court.
Okay, thank you for your help. That's all.
Wow, that was
I
so
think
hard.
this phone call was the breaking point for the police.
I was rubbing his chin.
The police couldn't handle the fact
Oh,
that
we're
I was
wrong.
right and they were wrong.
How could we be right about this anyway though? But how could we still be right though even though we're wrong? How though?
Okay.
Nope, fuck no. Fuck.
Am I being arrested? Really?
Ben got arrested. Like, they didn't say anything when they were putting him in handcuffs. They just said, you're being arrested.
Alright, and I'm
I
actually
was
mad.
confused on what
Chat, I'm rarely mad about the police shit because usually there's like, yeah, they're right about this, whatever. But what I'm being given, this is actually made me
I was
fucking
being
moron.
arrested for. I mean, the same police officers that arrested me gave me permission to do exactly what I was doing.
You can film from the sidewalk wherever is public, right? But you can't go on that property. If you do, you'll be charged, okay?
Okay, yeah, for sure.
That's fine.
I got arrested for just doing what the police told me to do.
Yeah.
What's even more confusing is the police are supposed to be the good guys. Why are they arresting an innocent person
Because of
to
false
protect
reports,
an
probably.
evil criminal?
Because this guy's probably feeding a bunch of false information. That's usually the problem. But still.
Well, back when I was still waiting in the car to serve Josh, I got a phone call. And this call was from Brian, the collector's son who got all their stuff stolen. And he has a theory of what might be going on here.
Yeah, the cops down there are definitely all in with the Mormon community, and being the bricks and minifigs is part of that and worth millions. I would not doubt that they have donated hefty sums to the Mormon church, of which all the cops are probably a part of.
Yeah, Brandon Best, Joshua Johnson, and Eamon, the CEO, are all super Mormon. Like, the CEO even went to the Mormon University. And when I looked up all the police officers who were treating me unfairly, they were all Mormon too.
And they take care of their own, man.
Wait, hold on. This is a super blocker.
That takes care of each other.
And instead of trying to get rid of the few bad people who are making Mormonism look
This is
bad,
like a RICO or
they're
some
for
shit, like-
reason choosing to protect these criminals. But eventually, I got released from jail.
Out of jail now?
And this is when it really hit me that the justice system has decided to protect these criminals. So now, there's really only one way I can think of to get this family the money back that got stolen from
I mean, that's
them.
literally a RICO. No?
Which is a GoFundMe. Yeah, it is a pretty anticlimactic ending.
What?
But at least I'm confident that I'm not going to get in trouble for this. Now that our GoFundMe is live, it's time to promote it, to start getting donations. We printed out the GoFundMe's picture to hang it up so we could get a nice Instagram video to post to social media. But before the group could even hang the picture up, the police came.
What you guys up to?
We're starting a GoFundMe. Yeah. What we're doing is we're going to get a bunch of publicity to get basically all this money back for this family. Yeah. You know, we're not going to do the lawsuit anymore. We're just going to do this GoFundMe. We've already got it started.
This guy's voice is so funny.
Again, the police were thinking of
the fucking what?
It can run into some defamation stuff.
Okay. Oh my god. I'm about to get fucking mad. Even in the realm where that would be the case, it is not up to fucking him. That would be a back again. That would be a civil matter. That'd be a civil matter.
Again,
so
the police were thinking of any technicality they could think of to protect their Mormon friend.
Look at your stalking code. See if it's that. If it's not, we're going to look at disorderly. If it's not disorderly, then we're going to look at the city ordinance.
But after going through every law they could think of, it turns out that hanging this sign on a fence and then taking a picture of it for Instagram is not illegal. In fact, what the group is doing is actually protected under the First Amendment, freedom of speech. So one of the police officers let the group know that they were okay to keep doing this.
Right now, I don't think you guys break the law.
But this other police officer wasn't able to accept this.
GG, he's bald. It's over. I knew it was over already, but now that he's bald, it's fucking absolutely cooked. GG.
We're gonna take it down.
And then for the rest of this footage, the police redacted all of the audio. So I called up the police station to find out why.
All the redactions are done pursuant to the Utah State Code. We don't redact
Cap.
things just because
Cap.
we feel like it or,
Cap.
you know, just because something looks funny.
Kipintosh.
Everything is redacted pursuant to Utah State Code.
Capachungus.
And other than that, I can't really delve into any more detail.
But the police made a mistake. They accidentally forgot to mute this police officer's audio, so when you sync the two clips together, I can actually hear what they're saying here.
He sees it or give back to him? Is it an occasional crime? Is it disorderly conduct? Why? Is he upset about it? I mean, I guess, but that's not.
Yeah, this police officer is right. Just because this might make Josh upset does not make this poster illegal. So,
I don't understand the world of work, of the workplace. Why can't this guy go to the sheriff and say, yo, my superior is a fucking bitch ass and does some stupid ass shit? I don't get it. I mean, if this guy is dumb and you're right and you go, why don't you get his spot? Why don't you trade ranks?
Right. Just because this might make Josh upset does not make this poster illegal. So I decided to let the police department know that some of the redactions they made aren't exactly what they're claiming they are. I think you guys might have accidentally forgot to redact another clip that was at the same time. And when I synced the two clips together, I was able to see what they were saying, like what the redaction was. And he was talking about how what we're doing actually isn't illegal and how the police officer might be wrong. And so it wasn't about protecting a victim. It wasn't any personal information. And so I was wondering, it seems like there might be a lot of stuff like that got redacted, maybe to protect the police officers, not to protect the victims, if that makes sense. And so...
yeah, we don't do that. So like I said, anything that's redacted is pursuant to Utah State Code.
Oh, okay. I can tell because when I sync the two clips together, I'm actually able to see that that's what the redaction was.
Okay, well, that didn't happen.
That definitely didn't happen.
No, I don't do that, Ben. I follow the Utah State Code, like I said.
Okay.
Yo, if you pause it, it's sir.
I don't know. It seems like the police department redacted this entire conversation because right here the police are actually admitting to themselves that none of this is illegal, but they're still going to try to arrest us anyways. It seems like the only reason they're getting rid of this audio is to protect the police officers from getting fired. I don't know what the police officers are saying in this next clip, but I'm pretty sure they're scheming up a way to get the group arrested because this is what happens next.
And Lieutenant Adamson can
Fuck no!
We're gonna seize your phone right now.
Don't. Do not do that.
Whoa,
You understand
whoa,
me? Right
whoa!
now you're
What
attempting to
the
destroy evidence.
fuck is going on?
Okay, put your hands behind your back. I was just locking my phone.
Okay, I'm gonna switch over to the police officer's body cam POV so we can dissect what just happened. First, the police officer asks if he can confiscate Sheldon's phone, so Sheldon says, okay, and reaches in his pocket to give it to him. But at this point, Sheldon sees that his phone is unlocked. And at this moment, he decided that before giving it to the police officer, he was going to lock his phone, which is totally...
That would be fruit of the poisonous tree anyway. I mean, this is obtained in unlawful manner. I mean, does it even matter?
Legal. There's no search warrant, so Sheldon is legally allowed
Whatever's
to
on
lock
there,
his phone.
he could have
But as
the
police
craziest shit
officer
in
saw
there.
Sheldon's thumb moving towards that lock button, he snatched it out of his hands, and now the police officer...
That's even worse, though. That's god-awful.
...claiming that because he tried to lock his phone, he's destroying evidence.
Silence. Yeah, I was giving it to you.
Talking.
I was
Stop
giving
talking,
it to you.
Okay.
It's
That's
on
a
my
problem.
it's on my money. Look, it's on my wallet. I was turning it off.
Right now, this phone is being seized as part of this investigation, and you're being arrested. Okay, let's put him in the back of the car.
And again, the police decided to break the law, arrest Sheldon, all to protect an evil criminal.
Bro, what do they investigate? Let's be honest, these guys don't investigate shit, okay? These cops are fucking absolute dog shit. They found the badge on the ground. Okay, the guy doesn't know what a fucking court paper looks like. What the fuck does he know about all any of this shit? This bro knows how to give a ticket, and even then can't do it properly. Like, fuck off.
Okay. My name's Detective Nikosha. I work here at the police department.
I did willingly hand over my phone, but when I handed him my phone,
don't say that.
My wallet popped up, so I said, "Hold up, let me hit my power button." And I had it recorded as well. That's all I went and did. That's not obstruction of evidence. And then I let him have the phone. I wasn't trying to delete anything. In fact, it is actually impossible to delete something from an iPhone from a locked screen by hitting the power button. So in no context could I have been trying to erase something by hitting
unless
one
there's a
button
kill
on the
switch,
phone.
but yeah.
Now I'm sure you have a phone as well. When you hit the power button, that doesn't delete anything, does it?
Well, it doesn't matter though.
I imagine it wouldn't, yeah.
Yeah, so that's all I did. So I don't know how that's obstruction of evidence, but that is what it is.
Now that Sheldon is in jail, just for promoting our GoFundMe, we started doubting if we'll ever even be able to get Brian his money back for his dad's Lego collection. It's crazy that out of all the powerful organizations I've gone up against, the one company I'm not able to beat is a Lego company. I literally couldn't have imagined a worse ending for this video. But I
Chat,
had no...
Is there not a place to go up from the police, whatever? You go to some fucking, some state's bodies. Say, yo, these guys fuck my shit.
Clue that it was about to get way worse.
The FBI. That's gonna go nowhere. Yo, 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 yo! Oh, hey, what's going on here? Step outside, everybody. Come on.
No. Don't move like that. You understand me? Don't move like that.
Okay, a few things here. A few things to note. One, is this cat's fucking dead?
Like that.
Okay, not dead. Okay, next thing. They redact when they go to the guy's door. Redacted. They go to this guy's fucking backyard into the house. Redact what? They redact the fucking doorway for fucking 2 seconds?
Understand me?
Where's the redact? Where's the redact?
Yeah, this cop pulled my arm so far back, it dislocated my shoulder.
What?
He claims it's because I was attempting to make an escape or something.
Don't move like that. You understand me? Don't move like that. Don't move quick. Everybody just chill.
But if we go back a little bit, you can see I was being completely still when he grabbed me, and I actually made 0 quick movements. So this police officer is just straight up lying. So
that
he can give me
shoulder
a
shit is
serious
gonna
injury.
carry on for a long. I mean,
included in the warrant are Legos.
Yes. The police department got an official warrant
They
to
just
search
cooked.
our house for stolen Legos. I should have seen this coming.
What?
Official.
Included in the warrant are Legos.
Yes. The police department got an official warrant to search our house for stolen Legos.
But how?
I should have seen this coming. Josh did threaten me in the last video that if I go out and actually try to sue him, he's gonna come out and say that I'm the one that stole the Legos.
Okay, let's do it.
Fuck you, man. You stole them, bitch.
Nope. I did it. One of his minions went and took the Legos out, and then he went with the premise of, well, the Legos aren't there. I don't know who must have taken them. And it's his own boy. And then he said, yo, the Legos are gone. I think these guys did it. Look, these are all at my house. And look, I got all this together footage. These guys are actually the ones who came in and stole the shit. And it's at their house, but they got the word for it. This actually makes sense.
I stole the Legos?
Yeah, you're a fucking thief.
Dang. Okay.
You can shut the fuck up. That's your fucking choice.
I'm going to fast forward a little bit just to give you guys some context, but I actually got a copy of this warrant.
The reason they were searching our house was, it says, there is now certain property or evidence described as any stolen merchandise, specifically Lego merchandise. It's evidence of illegal conduct on us that we stole the Legos. They're looking that we stole the Legos is why they stormed our house with no evidence. And this is after...
But, Chad, do you know how hard it is, though, to get the police to get a warrant to go to somebody's house for some stolen shit? It's like fucking impossible. I mean...
He's been proven to make up stories about us before, and so now he's just pulling something out of his butt. Oh, they're the ones that stole the Legos, and for whatever reason, the police take him seriously, even though
these policemen not doing their job and can even get money on top. It definitely is a crime against themselves.
No, but it's worse though. This is an organized crime, though. No, I mean, this is a multi-department, Bro, this is like, that's why I say there's Rico. This is gangsterism.
He's acting like,
buddy, this is gangsterism.
Anyways, the cops probably felt pretty stupid when they searched our entire house and didn't find any stolen Legos. Again, the police illegally redacted this conversation to avoid them looking stupid, but I'm pretty sure that's what they were talking about. But instead of doing what any rational police officer would do and let us go, they're sticking to their story that
I'm about to get real fucking mad.
And I've got a feeling I'm falling. Show me the rail, jump right through. I used to travel, single, oh, sweet chance to.
Holy. At what cost? Everything.
Yes. Now the entire group, we are all on our way to jail.
I lost everything.
Except for me. I got taken to an interrogation room so they could find some reason to lock me up for good.
Ben, I'm Detective Nakosha.
Last time, I was able to get released on bail. But this time, they're requesting that I be held in jail a month until my court date. But there's honestly nothing for me to hide, so I went through the entire story with them to show the detective that this whole thing is just a big misunderstanding.
Don't do that!
All right, if you think about it, 83-year-old man versus $400 million company.
No, don't do that. Oh, God.
Even though the $400 million company's in the wrong, they're gonna win, you know? I wish we could just send him an email, like, show up to court this day. That would be so easy for us. But this is how the law works. Like, that's not my fault. Like, I don't make the law. If I made the law...
Chat, I'm just saying, it's just in general, chat. Like, guys, they get some guy, the other bald guy that called the police, said, yes, hello, police, this is happening, blah, blah, blah. Probably all professional, like a bitch ass, right? And then they have this guy come in, this guy, and, oh, you know what, guys, I'm the little guy, I'm the one versus 400,000 million. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it just doesn't look good. It's what it is. Like,
it's the civil method, you know? Like, to do it civilly, you have to serve. They're like, well, then just sue them then. I'm like, that's what we're doing. Like, do you see how this is a circle? I am very interested on Josh's side of the story because I think he said it might have been heroin in the car or something, and they did like a 3-hour search on our car. Obviously no heroin, so I don't know what Josh is telling them to.
Because he smoked it all.
Suing him is not working for us. So let's do a GoFundMe.
Right after I mentioned this GoFundMe, the investigator wanted to leave the room.
Hang tight here, and then I'll be back with you, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Something about me mentioning this GoFundMe really caught his attention.
All right. Good. Well, I'd just like to know more about this, like, GoFundMe. Like I said, I have no idea what's going on.
Oh, God, GG.
So basically, what ended up happening is Dad got arrested, which we were pretty blown away he got arrested, but I'm like, all right, I'll take over now. Like, I don't want you to get in any more trouble. And he's like, yeah, I can't get in any more trouble. Like if you take over, like that, you know, that was my decision. Yeah, so I mean, I don't know what other
it's gonna be a complete different pretext.
Because there's not really. I guess, much else to say in the situation, to be honest.
And that's trying to get an angle.
The whole thing that just happened. I mean, I'm honestly, like, kind of shocked to be arrested at this point for that. Yeah, this is definitely a very strange thing to be getting interrogated about, especially considering from my angle and the evidence I've seen, the overwhelming evidence that they just blatantly stole from this guy. It's like us trying to then do a GoFundMe to get him his money back, and I'm the one, you know, getting put in cuffs. It's crazy.
I guess the detective didn't get what he was looking for, so he decided to interview the rest of the group.
All this info is blah, 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 blah. Bro, imagine thinking that this guy listens to a single word. He doesn't go for any... He's just looking for things that will go against him. He doesn't give a shit.
It sounded like a great project to me. I was like, okay, like it's for a good cause. How are you doing?
And for some reason, he was trying to get all of them to admit that the GoFundMe was my idea.
Hello. Obviously, Ben was behind the GoFundMe idea as well, right?
I don't know whose idea that was, because I kind of just started, I think they...
But he was supportive of it as his channel, right? He said, oh yeah, let's do this for the channel.
Yeah, I was right, GG's.
From my understanding. Was that kind of your ideas to do this video with the GoFundMe and all that?
But I wasn't afraid to admit that I actually made the GoFundMe for Brian, because a GoFundMe is a safe, legal way to raise money for a family if they got all their stuff stolen. I should be risking nothing by admitting this.
Basically, the police told me, do not take this man to court, else you get arrested. And so I was like, just thinking, and we're like, let's do a GoFundMe, you know?
Oh God, man.
That was the solution.
Chat.
But
more the story, get a lawyer.
I was wrong.
We're gonna book you back into the jail, okay? The creation of the GoFundMe, right? We're blasting this person all over saying, hey, he's...
So creating the GoFundMe was illegal?
When I asked the detective how creating a GoFundMe was probable cause to send me to jail, this was his response.
A lot of this stuff you may have to just get an attorney and fight it in the criminal side of court.
Oh!
Right?
Oh! Thank you!
Yep. Yeah, go ahead and stand up. I got
And then when he does that, they'll bring the paper and they'll say, legal paper? Huh? What is that? What is it? We don't recognize this over here. We don't know what that is. Sorry.
Right, here, that's cuffs for you.
I miss you.
Will I also be able to hear Josh's side of the story? Because I think he's said a lot of lies to you guys.
It'll be, and I never talked to Josh, but it'll be documented in the report as well.
Okay, thank you so much.
But the detective...
Or redacted, you fucking bum, motherfucker.
It was lying. The police have illegally redacted every single claim Josh has made about me.
Hello. Hi, are you hungry? Oh, yeah. Want to get some food, please?
Yeah, but do you want mom pie?
What?
Do you want mom's pie? Or you want...
Oh, shepherd's pie, shepherd's pie with chicken, with ketchup.
With ketchup?
Yeah, please.
On top or you want on the side?
On top, please. Do like a...
Like a lot or a little?
Like a zigzag. Bang, 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 bang.
Okay.
Thank you.
And when I finally go to court, I'm gonna be completely blind to what I'm even being charged for.
Wait, what?
And the worst part is that the police officers took away my bail. So now I have to wait a month in jail.
No, that's not possible. No. Chat, I thought they could only hold for a day or something like that. Or a couple days. If they don't have a reason.
Thank you so much.
But the detective was lying. The police have illegally redacted every single claim Josh has made about me. And when I finally go to court, I'm gonna be completely blind to what I'm even being charged for.
Wait.
The worst part is that the police officers took away my bail. So now I have to wait a month in jail.
No bail? Okay, this is like mega corruption, like mega. Chat, this is the Lego Mafia, low-key.
However, I ended up getting extremely lucky. When a judge ended up reviewing this arrest, they thought the whole thing was so stupid and ended up releasing me on bail. So now, at least I'm a free man until my court case.
Why any amount? Why any amount, though?
The illegal act that I committed was mentioning that Josh stole the Legos in our
Give me a signature bond or something.
So if you say who the thief is, then that is illegal for us to do that.
Now, I just have to wait for court. And honestly, I'm not excited. My entire life, I was taught if you steal from people, you get in trouble. And if you help people, you get rewarded. But I guess I was just taught a lie. By me trying to help and do the right thing, all I did was just screw everything up and get all of my friends in trouble.
Well, last pause. chat, because I feel like with the other video, and I don't want to be weird. This video, if the other guys, owners, whatever, like, right, they look at the footage, chat, there's some stuff he did in there that isn't totally legal, and I'm not saying, oh my God, I'm just saying, I think he's wide open. Like, this is awful.
And now with all the charges I got in this video, I'm looking at least 5 years in jail. But I finally accept my fate. I failed. And now it's time to go home. But before I made it home, one of my roommates called me saying that a police officer just showed up to our house.
So it rings the doorbell, and he's like, "Is Mr. Snyder here?" I was like, "Why?" I was like, "Can I deliver a message for you?" He's like, "How could you deliver a message?" He said it just like that. He was like, "Just tell him he has a warrant for his arrest." Like, he thought he was in an action movie.
What?
Like, walk off, and that was
What?
like an insane line.
If I had to guess, I'd...
Yo, and that's the they probably have people that have warrants for fucking drug manufacture and fucking kidnapping, and they haven't been served in fucking 20 years. Let's be honest.
Say that
like,
Bricks and Minifigs
and they go to
assume that I am a free man, and they can't have me actively working on my lawsuit against them. And considering how many lies Bricks and Minifigs has made about me in this video.
Fuck you, man. You stole them, bitch.
I stole the Legos?
American Park Police Department, make yourself known. Included in the warrant are Legos.
I can only imagine of what I'm being accused of doing now, so immediately I called the Utah Police Department to see what my warrant was for. Someone showed up at my house today saying that there was a warrant out for my arrest.
Should be able to look at that.
If that warrant says a no bail, those are the ones that are more serious.
The only thing the police department could tell me is that I do have a warrant, but this time the judge approved it that I will have no bail. And I am now a physical threat to Josh, the person the police are protecting. So basically, at any moment now, I could be arrested without bail for some mystery crime. There really is only one thing that I can do now.
Well, I'm in Mexico now, and the American
Oh,
police
come on,
have
man.
no authority here. What's going on? What the heck is that thing? Can you get loose on that?
But at this moment, I realized what I had to do. Bricks and Minifigs thinks they can just bully anyone who tries to stop them in committing their crimes. And what's the only way to stop a bully? To stand up to them.
If me posting this picture online once got the city this upset where they had to arrest me, just think about how upset they'd be if thousands of people started wearing it.
Which is why the picture that got me arrested, I'm putting that picture on a shirt.
And you can buy this merch at WeStealFromOldPeople.com. So go right now. It's gonna be sick.
How many pesos have
Yeah, all the law enforcement that's protecting Bricks and Minifigs is gonna be pissed. But there's nothing they can do because I'm in Mexico.
Anyways, part 3 is now live on my Patreon at patreon.com/RecklessBen.
Also on Patreon, you'll find tons of behind-the-scenes content, plus the movie I made that all the streaming services rejected once they saw how gnarly it was. And all of the money I make goes directly towards trying to fight Bricks and Minifigs.
Okay, chat, I rarely give into conspiracies because I like to have all the ducks in order. Hold on. But this kind of plot, maybe, no. I don't think I've been fed bad information. This whole Mormon church thing, conglomerate, chat, I can see it for sure. Chat, they sold me on it for real. I mean, chat, this is the brick mafia, low-key.
So they stop doing bad things to people. Also, make sure to donate to the GoFundMe we set up for Brian. I'm not really sure if I'm allowed to promote this. I mean, I got arrested just for creating this thing, but I'm gonna do it anyways. Everyone donate to this GoFundMe. I'm in Mexico.
No, I watch part 3 because it's on the Patreon, and I don't do that. That's definitely, that would be, you know, when you think about pirating, that'd be the most terrible part, because that is buying one copy and getting it all in chat, and I'm not fucking about to do all that. That's just fucking weird. That's fucking weird. We don't do that because I have some form of moral code. Okay, fudge you for saying that I don't do all that, because the one way to make the money from is to get people to subscribe to the Patreon, and a way to make people not subscribe to the Patreon is like me buying one copy and distributing it for free. You don't do that. That's weird.
Mexico now. The police can't do anything to me here.
Okay, what is that?
Quiet, you are dismissed. During his live stream last night he said the legal team reached out to him. Hope that police department gets put to the ground. This is a federal lawsuit, specifically 42 U.S. Code Section 1983.
I mean, is this even real? The notes, it said not affiliated. I mean, I guess you would have to debunk it. Anyway.
Only crime here is why my dumbass is watching your shit ass takes unmuted LOL.
It's not a fucking take. It's
During
not
the
a
video,
fucking take.
You complain the cops are stupid and even with proof they still do wrong. How do we tell you something's right? Even Grok says it, but you act like the cops and be arrogant.
Okay, I'm gonna put this on the screen.
Search warrant, document link. Moving goalposts harder than when the Canadian teams cheated during curling in the Winter Games. Omega lol.
No, I mean, that'd be funny if I haven't moved the goalpost. Like, if I know one way you can get a win, even though it's something I didn't even say. You're just stupid. They think a family, seeing a father and his family at the center of the dispute regarding authorities, especially online. Bam stole an ultimate savings. Okay, fair enough. So what's the corporate to consignment liability? You acknowledge corporate. Well, that would be staying by default, but okay, buddy. So what's the conclusion? Conclusion is what? Wait. Most of the sets were sold. Wait, these are just lying. What? Buddy, nobody was buying this shit. This was on. Nobody was buying any of this shit. Are you stupid? I mean, that's just pure cap. That's pure cap. Bro, the demand. Okay, chat, go look at the sales volume for fucking vintage or legacy or whatever fuck Lego sets, Star Wars. It doesn't fly off the fucking shelves. It doesn't go instantly. Guys, we just sold all of it. Like, fuck that. No, it does not. No, it does not. Oh my fucking god.
Definitely not written by AI Clueless.
Lego Star Wars set. Grok me. What is that? This is some knockoff bullshit. Brick Link? Guys, what is Brick Link?
All this Lego shit got me bricked up. Am I right, chat?
I'm gonna put this up in a incognito before this fucking doxes my shit. Okay. You type Star Wars. Okay. Okay. Sets. How do I look at set? You look at book, part, catalog, set. Okay. Chat, give me one that they had over there. Fuck it. Sort high to low. Okay. I will do price.
Hey chat, can I get a Field's birthday man? xQc, I love you.
And we crashed it. Why do they have the unpriced shit first? It's so silly. Okay. Chat, give me one that you know that they had for sure. Like, I want to take any of them. I don't care. It's just about the sales of volume. Fucking whatever. Let's say one that has a lot of quantity. Fuck that. How about that? Dark Mall, Cloud City. I know what that is. This? That looks nice. Okay. Now, how do you check the sales value? Like how many was sold in the past? One. May 1. April 1. March 1. So 6 sold in the last 6 months. So you're telling me that everything on the manifest, this is one of the biggest items on the store, and he flew off the shelves, off the rip. Cap. That's globally. That's globally compared to just one fucking store, one motherfucking corporate. Let's give it a buck. This shit did not sell overnight. Just fuck off. They sold it to themselves for $1 and went to, well, we don't know where it's at. Somebody actually bought this shit. Like, come on, bruh. Like who are they fooling? All right.
The whole PD is in on this shit, probably happening with other companies in the area. 100% gang shit.
I mean, it's gangsterism. I just want to see, what about the most sold fucking mother sucker? $606 months. Why do people like this? What I mean, it's so simple. Is it special? Well, I mean, I like it, but I just don't think it's worth paying fucking a bazillion-dollar extra. Wait, $2.
That shit is so scary, bro. Imagine getting pulled over for a
that's $2.
Stop and the cop just looks straight in the back seat and calls out your name.
It's a fucking dollar. I might actually buy some of this shit. The fuck? I might buy some of this shit. $1? Oh, is it used though, chat? Is there gonna be some saliva in it and shit and some fucking some snot?
Police arrests, then
Ew. Okay, I don't want it. You keep it.
You always both sides every issue and defend literal criminals.
It's not
Makes sense why you always defend Trump.
It's the same thing with the basis of the law and lawyers and shit. Is that it's not about adding a defense though.
Him converting to Mormon.
It's about not being unjustly prosecuted for something that you didn't do. You have to look at things the way that it has to be looked at and give it a fair shot and really to try it. Because that's how you find who is guilty and who is not. What you say, oh guys, because this guy did something bad, let's put everybody in jail. Yeah, you might not even get the guy that did the bad thing. You might get a bunch of other guys that didn't do shit. You're just a dumbass. Fucking lip-dard. Okay, that one's gonna aura though. How much is that? Yo. It's not bad at all. Oh, anyway. This is the guy chat that actually bought all of it. He got such a bargain, chat, he couldn't hold it. I'm just kidding, but that's a joke.
Look at a Kartnark's video, Pepe.
Yo, this is X on the beat, yo. Okay. Wait, you heard my voice as well. That is. Anyone knows that boy? I don't know, he's just so soy. Anyone knows that boy? I don't know, he's just so soy.